This year.
Number 3, it's a good result.
Yeah, 1 second and 3 times first, I think. We're back 2014 European National World Cup Chantilly. So, well, we started already off with a few games, so the first points have been played, and we're right going into the game. Drummond solid against ML Kings, and Scorpions Milano with, of course, our good friend Mr. Bertigidio against Training Junior Nantes. So, as the players walk onto the field, I see ML Kings on the right. So that means we've got Drummond solid on the left. Some great paintball for you guys today. So we got 2 blocks of SPL, then 2 blocks of CPL, the one-on-one championship finals, then the one-on-one championship champion of champions, the award ceremony for the EPBF, and then of course the CPL, all the rest of the blocks. So as we're going down to 10 seconds, split screen breakout. And, well, ML Kings both alive. Oh, Drummond Solid losing the first snake corner. And both of them hitting snake 2. But Drummond Solid all the way going through to the big temple in front of the M. And ML King losing 1-2. So it's 4-on-4. Oh, and Drummond Solid making a really aggressive move on the Dorito side. Straight into Dorito 2. And ML King's losing the snake corner too. So now, of course, that's of course the guy on the Dorito side going to work. As I'm joined up here with my good old friend and co-host, commentator.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning. So that was...
Good morning, Chantilly.
Quite a night. Quite a night.
Well, it's still going.
It's still going. Why is it morning?
Yeah, I haven't slept. Yes, the CPL field has started already. As Maurice has already explained, Drummond Solid, ML Kings on the field.
I think Drummond Solid are in much better position. They're the whole team's up almost at the 40s. Snake and in front of the M, and Somebody told Medusa. I don't know why they did that, but oh yeah, well, I dropped over to Dorito 2 now. Much better position though.
I like the way Drummond Solid play. I like their style, and I'm privy to seeing it because Solid train with Poison Ivy. So being a Norwegian team, we do train together, and all I can hear is the dulcet sounds of Benny as the sideline coach over there. My ears are tuned into her voice. So yeah, she's doing the coaching on the Dorito side as Drummond Solid close the hammer on the Doritos. Oh no, MR King's sharp shooting from Snake's side.
But getting shot doing that. So and we still see Skalspika still alive into the Snake, but cannot do a lot of damage for his team. So and
points now goes to Solid as the Muggin comes in from the M. I like that.
Yeah, and that means 2 points Solid. I don't know what ML Kings has been doing this morning, but we don't see them up to par as we used to see them.
No. Well, sometimes it doesn't suit players playing first thing. Some people are morning people, some people are afternoon people, but that doesn't take away the way that Drummond Solid are playing. They've been training a hell of a lot, and training pays off. So here's the action replay
on Kalspika, and of course Kalspika couldn't do anything anymore. He's last guy on the field.
Yes.
But ML King's dropping off flies, getting shot out to the bunkers, which is weird. I mean, not used to seeing that. And then, of course, we see Scorpions Milano with, of course, Maximus Lundqvist with his signature. There he is, with his signature Leopard Hopper, Leopard DM13.
Yeah.
And hey, Bear's not on the field because I'm missing the second red beanie. Maybe put the black one on. Is that with
so Scorpions Milano, Italy, on your left.
And Max going all the way to the guard. And how did that work out?
Oh, so both teams mirroring each other in the Snake.
5 alive. Oh, as we got a guy asking for a gun check, and he's clean, so he can continue. So Scorpion straight away into Snake 2, and training and Junior Nantes, Snake 1. Now Junior Nantes is not a team I really know, but I mean again, it's one of those French teams again.
See, I don't know much about the team, Maurice, do you?
No, not Junior Nantes, not really, but I mean, hey, if they made it all the way to this Sunday Club, means they're good.
Oh, hell of yeah, very
in SPL,
good.
It's
SPL Sunday Club. There's nothing to complain about for that. That's what everyone's aiming for. And they're here.
And they lose the first bodies drops on the Scorpion Milano side. Snake getting shot, sloppy.
Yeah, the Snake got pinged across field, Dorito corner for training.
And but training also losing a body.
Maximus is now in Snake 2 for Scorpions. It doesn't look, you appreciate the sunrise that we're getting right here on the screens. It's a beautiful sunrise over the chateau.
And the Snake player getting a 1-for-1, so that means, and there's another one coming.
Yeah.
When the ref is running like that, it's never good.
This is going to close the point down.
Yeah, and they're throwing a towel, which is always a good thing. Throw a towel. If you got refs running around on the last player, throw a towel.
That's good in the eyes of Scorpions. So they will get a point on the board, and hopefully their heads will lift up as we lift our heads up because we're standing on the screen.
And of course, we got this beautiful sunrise on these beautiful castles, and I mean, every time this place amazes me. Every morning I'm happy coming here, with a big smile on my face, and wow.
Well, it was beautiful weather yesterday. It was really hot. It was singlets and shorts, and then this morning it's freezing cold.
Well, but that's
there we go. There's the
that's
sunrise.
UK, isn't that UK style weather? No? But honestly, for Paris at this time of the year, I know. You know what? I'd sign for this any day. I was thinking 3 days of rain. So we're lucky this year. We had we didn't have a lot of bad weather.
So the swap 10s, Drummond Solid on your right, ML Kings on your left.
So let's see if ML King can finally, and Kalspika getting again shot off the break.
And Drummond Solid all the way into Snake 2. No muscle, and they've lost 2 bodies.
2 Drummonds also off the Snake, but but it's 3-3 now. 3-on-3.
Yeah, with ML Kings chose to use the 2 small cakes. One of the players have already taken a walk. It's hard to survive in there when the other team's in Snake 2.
Yeah.
as you see, he's
and he gets shot on his backpack.
Yeah, he's out. He needs
Slava,
to get out of that
Slava
position.
tried to get into the snake one. Sorry,
Yeah.
Slava didn't make that one. And if it looks this way, if it continues like this, it's going to be number 3.
Yeah, nice aggressive. The Drummond solid player is now at snake 50, but unaware that ML Kings are in Dorito 3.
And of course, this is a straight elimination now. So you lose.
That's it. You're out.
You're out.
Sunday Club is all about the tournament knockout.
Yeah.
To find the champions.
Well, if not, we could play paintball for weeks if we wouldn't do that. So.
That'd be great. Can you imagine if paint was free? We'd just be playing all the time. So that's probably a good thing, because we wouldn't have a life.
That's what I mean. I think we'd all be single and we wouldn't have families and anything anymore. Oh, that's out. So, well, they brought it back. So now he has to watch out. Oh, and that was a run through. Did they trade?
Yeah, it was a. I'm not sure if it was a trade or not, but the Solid
yeah,
player
it's a
took
trade.
himself
So
out.
it's a one-on-one.
Not anymore, as Solid. Oh, got a bounce. ML King's player got a bounce. Let's see if that luck pays off.
Yeah.
And it is a one-on-one. Snake 50 and Snake Corner. Which bunker would you prefer, Maurice? I prefer the Dorito.
Me too. I love the Dorito. Well, it depends. And if in a way, if you're a 2-on-1, the corner is the best thing. But now he's stuck in that corner. And the thing is, Solid's up 2-0. He doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, you're totally right. They can wait. If
He could just sit there.
If he can sit there for 2 minutes and not let his thighs burn from lactic acid build up. No, that's what I mean. He's sitting on his knees now. He's not going to allow that to happen. And you're right, he's going to suck it up. Because that player's got to come at him.
Yeah.
And I think the coach in ML Kings will probably throw the towel if it ends up being one of those stalemate one-on-ones.
Yeah, but going down 3 points? No. If I were this coach, I would.
Here we go.
Here we go. He moved.
Yeah, the ML Kings player's got to make something happen here. And
I think he's kind of out of pain because he's not shooting that much anymore, is he?
yeah, he looks low in pain. He's got a couple of pots there in his pack, but I think the tactic is suck it up because they're in the lead by 2 points.
Yeah. So this is a bad point for because 2-1 is a whole different story than 3-0. I'm sorry, but he has to come. That's what I mean. I'm not really sure that that's the best thing to do, to keep on, running up and down the field, going between these 2 bunkers. But
it's almost like he's
and
trying.
Here he goes back.
Yeah, he's trying to find something to do. He's trying to capitalise on those 2.
Yeah, but come on, there's sideline coaching. He can hear it. I mean, it's not like the stands are full and somebody's booing or something. So that's not really a smart move. He has to come and get him. Look at the time going. And I mean,
so ML Kings from Prague, Drummond Solid from Norway. 2 different languages going on there on the Snake side coaching. Sorry, Dorito side coaching.
Oh, and he got him.
Oh, so nice shooting.
Nice shooting. And well, that was not smart from the Drummond Solid player. That was not a smart move.
It got sloppy. I think he's more tired than anything. It was
yeah, but I refused to fight. I would have waited until the guy got me.
So 2.5 minutes it took with that one-on-one.
Yeah. So that's what Oliver said. I mean, if you're stuck like in this situation, I mean, there's so much ground for the player to be taken as long as you don't show your head or your gun. I mean, if somebody yells at you that he's coming, you can always shoot him.
There we go. Action replay for the one-on-one snap shoot. And he actually gets pinged when he comes out on the right here.
Yeah.
So a bit sloppy because he's come out the same level, and he'll be kicking himself about that.
Yeah. Oh well.
Here we go. He'll come up. So it's gunfighting. He wasn't snapping out. No. So he got pinged on the hopper.
Yeah. As I think that's a good friend, Mr. Digidio playing.
Yeah. So Scorpions Milano on your right, training now on your left. This swaps end as well. Bear, our fellow commentator, is playing Snake Corner for Scorpion Milano right now.
But Scorpion's losing the first. But, oh no, also Drummond Solid also losing one. Oh, it's not Drummond, it's Training Junior, sorry. Training Junior Nant also losing one. So.
And here comes a mugging move.
Oh yeah, that's well done.
It's a trade, and that's what we've been saying all weekend. This field is almost like you need to sacrifice yourself for the team to take the
when they take
initiative.
the 15. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't do it quick enough, then you start losing bodies across
and
the
that's
field.
and that's where it comes from. And here, but I don't see where's all the other players from.
So Bear is unaware that training are in the Snake 50. He's getting a lot of heat there in Snake Corner.
Okay.
So Scorpions have Snake Corner and they have Dorito 1.
And I think that's it.
Training have Snake 50, Snake Cowbell, or some people call the God or the Door, and Dorito 3. So it looks like the positioning is in Training's favour right now. Unless Bear is going to pull something out of the hat here, Snake Corner. But at the moment he's crossed up and he looks like he's just sucking in a lot of heat. Yeah, it's going to, because they're locked up, it looks like Training have to come.
Well, in a way, that's what I would have done if you're in the 3-on-2 situation. I mean,
yeah,
suck it up. Wait for them to make a mistake. Look at the ML Kings guy. I mean,
with the field we got, that's the best positions to be in for crossing up. Dorito 1 and Snake Corner, because of the lanes that are existing on the field layout.
And he's not happy. Look, it's almost looking like that it's Junior Nantu's down with 2 against 3.
Yeah, they're not capitalising on the fact that it's a 3-on-2.
No.
I agree, Maurice. They don't want to, it's so important, isn't it? Sunday Club, this game. Yeah. They're a team that we don't really recognise in Sunday Club.
So it must be one of the first times that they made this, and that'd be cool. Or maybe they play on the other fields and we don't know about it. That's possible too. Because we also got plays on the SPL. Oh. Towel, so I think it was Max probably that threw the towel.
Well, someone's phoned the towel for the Scorpions Milano, I think because of the positioning of Training. But actually, Training weren't doing anything about it. I would have kept the point going for a little bit because you don't know what Bear's going to pull out of the hat.
Agreed. But again, I mean, well, if they agree with it or not, I mean, that's the coach's decision. And rule number 1, the coach is always right. Rule number 2, even if he isn't right, look at rule number 1.
Yeah, rule number 1A is the ref's always right.
Oh, yeah, no, that's 0.5. That's the 0.5. That's the 0.5.
Chapter 6.
Yeah.
ML Kings on your screens.
So let's
Prague,
see.
And they have guests Carl Spicker.
Yeah. So they pulled one back in extremis. So let's see if they can do that again.
Solid will push all the way to Snake 2 again. It seems to be one of their game plans. And they have done so.
And Dorito 1 off the break made that 2.
Oh, wasted. And the player knows so. Stuck his
and there's a 1-for-1 on Drummond. So ML King's turning this around.
Yeah.
So even though the Puerto Rico guy is on his own into Dorito 2, but I think he doesn't know that he's lost all the rest of his team. No, and he's going to get mugged and he's going to get shot.
Yeah, Snake side's completely free. ML Kings.
Slava not wasting any time.
Pushes all the way up the Snake. Oh, where are they?
Yeah, he looked Snake 1, Snake 2, Snake 3, then he saw, hey, there's still Dorito 2.
Oh, easy pack. Do you know what? When playing paintball, you play a point like that and you don't know where all the players have gone because of penalties, and then you see an easy pack.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
I know, it's like you won the lottery. It's like, yes, thank you.
Yeah. I haven't had to work for this one. Bang. So Slava there for ML Kings. It's now 2-2 for that SPL 1 match-up this morning here. Sunday the 28th of September. The last round for Millenniums.
Yeah, and the last day of the year, at least for European paintball.
Yeah, for Major League Paintball, it's the end of the season.
Yeah, for the Millennium. So, I was kind of sad. Like, I would have continued doing this for a few more weeks. Let's have a tournament. You know what, guys? Let's have a tournament in a month's time. The dedication will be known. You know? It's too much organization, too much things.
And also cost as well, because we think about the players that do play these events and the PSP. It's fitting it all in the yearly calendar.
And there is Mr. Worldwide himself wearing his GI tactical beanie.
Yes. Well, you always know who Bear is because he likes to wear his red beanie and his GI tactical pants.
Yeah. And gloves.
And gloves.
And beanie. Look at him.
There he is.
Rocking the DM14. Come on, Bear. Some nice, smart words. Not even.
I don't think. I mean, for a man that talks so much, when you're at the start gate, you want to focus on the point ahead.
Yeah. especially if you're Bear the GD. Love the guy there. So.
Here we go. 10 seconds.
Let's see.
So it looks like Bear and Max coming snake side. That's the breakout. Oh, nearly bumped into each other then. Max tucked under Bear's armpit to push the corner. He's going all the way into snake 2.
And, well, 5 on 5 as far as I can see. Oh, they're doubling up.
Oh, Bear's into snake 1.
Yeah.
Almost forced into snake 1.
He was forced into snake 1. They're battling each other like who's going to go where. So heavily forcing on the snake side. And that paid it. No, that's a Scorpion Milano player walking off. Yeah. So Scorpions Milano 4. Come on, Max, do some magic.
Training's now pushed snake 50.
Oh, but shooting and equaling it out again.
Yeah, I think Max needs to now mug this snake 50 player.
Yeah.
He's just posting up right now because you've got Bear behind him.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows that he's got Bear behind him, and Bear's just trying to prevent that corner.
I think he does because Bear would have told him.
Yeah.
Well, they should have told him anyway.
But look at Max posting exactly where he thinks he's going to be. He sees the obstacle move. He's like, I know where you were going to be. And he got him.
Great shooting.
Way to go for Max. Now, Max, get on your feet and finish
that was
this.
a double tap. There's only 2 balls flew in the air there.
Yeah.
One of them meeting its target.
Oh, and there comes the sneaky shot.
They're the sneaky shot. This is the shot on Dorito corner.
Ooh, almost got him, though.
So you can see him clip his heels or packs through the gap. I mean, look at the low profiling there. It's very hard to shoot a target like that. When someone calls snake 2, you're more often not aiming for the knuckle because you think, oh, they're going to be in the knuckle. But so it's lots of communication between Scorpions. However, it's in Italian and other languages, so I can't understand what they're saying, but it obviously works for them.
Well, that's smart. Way to go, Max. Way to go, Max. Let's see if you can get them. No, that was too late. And Max is a patient guy. Look at him. He's patient. He's not shooting paint for nothing.
But it's just under 3. It's 3 minutes. Time is ticking away, and they need to get this point.
Yeah, they need it. Now he's looking at him saying, "Oh, can I get your arm?"
So training have both corners of the field and Dorito 3.
Yeah.
And the game's slowed right down as all the lanes are locked. So someone needs to do something to make the point change.
But hey, it's on the Dorito side now, so the guy that's doing nothing, the guy that has the balls in the gut bunker, the gut bunker's not doing anything. So hey, you have to apply pressure on the players, and I mean...
It was the guy in the gut bunker that pushed across, that forced Bear into snake 1. Here comes Maximus.
Here comes Maximus, and he got him. And there comes a 1-for-1.
It looks like there's a 1-for-1, yeah. Maximus playing on. It's just Bear remaining in snake 1. Does he know? Oh no, there's another Scorpions player that sneaked through the 50.
But that's a good thing.
He's pulled a 2-for-1.
Yeah, but that's a good thing because then Bear's still alive. Bear's still alive, so it doesn't matter. Bear's gonna hang the flag.
Yeah, that's right. There's no.
So even with the penalty, that's a good idea. Bear, don't step out of bounds, so Max will kill you if you do that.
Yeah, can you imagine? So yeah, it went for the trade and kept running with his gun firing. So obviously that's playing on as a penalty. But he sacrificed himself for the penalty. It ended up because of that, because it was a known forced foul. It was a 2-for-1, but Bear was still alive. So
that's also because the guy from on that side shot the 2 last players. If we wouldn't have done that, then it would have been a 2-on-1, and that's
Yes.
what I was thinking about. And then I saw the other two guys from Nantes walking off. I'm like,
So
thank God.
Max opened that point apart because it
Yeah.
was going a bit stalemate, and Scorpions needed the points. So
And
it's now 2-2.
They needed to force it.
As we go back to the Drummond, Solid and ML Kings game, they've had a little bit longer in the pits, so that allows them to get their heads back in it.
As we see, of course, we hear our good friend Max arguing with the refs. I shot him first. I shot him first.
Yeah. I think you may have shot him first, but it's such a split second, isn't it, for the rest to make that call. Even if he did shoot him first, Max got shot and carried on running, shooting his gun. So, in essence, if the ref don't see who shoots who, they usually call the trade, and if one of them's still playing on, then they're going to call the 1-for-1. But in this case, it was the 2-for-1. Probably because it was Max, and they know exactly how how good he is as a player. You got ML Kings on your screen. Start gate here, Chantilly. Carl Spicker on your right there.
And ML King struggling this morning, and well, the first 2 points they really lost it. Almost lost the third point, but made it back, and then now equaling it out with 2 minutes on the clock.
So you got Carl Spicker and Slava pushing this side on your screens.
And this time, no.
They got a bounce. Carl Spicker got a bounce. He's still alive. Solid have chosen to use the central cakes and lock down the snake side.
But losing, but again, the first team to draw blood is Drummond Solid, and they're 5 on ML King's Prague 4, and they're hitting the snake already. Oh, but Carl Spicker matching that. Okay, now is he going to be surprised by the M, by that part?
Solid have made the tall tower centre of the field.
Because they're already...
And if you stand up at the tall tower, you can actually shoot over the top of Snake 2 if you're tall enough. For me, no way, because I'm too small. But a tall player like that has a good shot on any packs. Now, there's the shot. But unfortunately, he was posting up. He's been shot on his pack from the Dorito side.
And there's another one, and there's 2 Drummond Solid snake players getting shot, and a third one getting out. So now, now the whole snake side's open for Carl Spicker, and I think he doesn't know. So Carl's like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down, and Slava's going like, well, if you don't do it, I'll do it.
Yeah, no one's shooting at me. Let's find out where to shoot.
Yeah. Go on, Carl. Don't move up in obstacles without your gun out. You can see these guys that it's early morning. And 1 minute left. If I would have been the Drummond Solid coach, I would have given the point away along. That's what I mean.
Yeah. The ML Kings pits loving that point. With 50 seconds left on the clock, there's a lot of work for Solid to do right now. And it's a knockout round, as we said. So.
Yeah. So ML Kings turning that around. Didn't look good for them at the 2-0. And even at the 2-1, it still didn't look good for them. But they turned it around. Good for them.
Training on your screens, they're wearing the blue and the grey. And there's a camera angle from Dorito's side showing the pits in the background.
Yeah. Oh, we got some great angle views from the cameras on field.
Pot runners still on the field from the previous point.
That's never a good thing.
So Mac in for trainings, push snake corner.
Oh, don't risk it, guys. Don't risk it.
And they've
snake
filled
one.
snake 1.
Yeah, snake 1. But now somebody has to shoot it, and nobody's shooting across. Look, everybody's shooting Dorito's side. I wouldn't be happy with that.
So on Scorpion's side, they've got snake 1, the door, and the 2 back centres with small cakes. So that's their game plan. It's a little bit different from before. They're trying to make things a little bit different.
Why would you go there? What's wrong with you guys? Why would you go there?
He needs to get out of the bunker because the heat is getting him, and Bear needs to get across. So he had nowhere to go but to go there.
And I knew that.
It didn't pay off this time.
Yeah. Well, look, it paid off because they lost 2 players. And you know why? the guy on the guard bunker on the other side of the field, you know, the small Maya, he got shot, and he looked around, nobody saw him. Then he saw a ref running in. He said, you know what, I'm out. He declared himself out. Good, smart move. Got a few more seconds of it. So now only 17 seconds to hold. Be smart, guys. Don't overdo this. I mean, the Nantes guys are not going anywhere, and they're not coming at you. So
looks like it's going to be an overtime point.
yeah, it's going to be overtime, and good for them, because I mean, I think that they're in the bad situation now. So Scorpions Milano are really smart, because the bad situation was on them now.
I like the way training play.
Yeah, me too. And it's not like it's a very thought through play. It's not something, you know, like young guys throwing their bodies around. They're playing constructive paintball. So, and here we have them back. We've got
52 seconds left on the clock for Drummond Solid to try and pull something out of the bag against ML Kings.
So,
they're Solid on your screen.
Well, they can do this, but again, it depends. If they go to their spots, I don't give them a lot of chance. But if they play aggressive, then they could. But okay, playing aggressive is not always that easy. It's easier to say than to do, is it?
Now you can always play aggressive, but it's playing aggressive with the smart aggressive.
Yeah. Well, that is aggressive, but did it pay off? No, it didn't. There's still 5 alive. And ML Kings know they have to come at them. Oh. No, and he's clean. He's into Snake 50 and he's clean.
Yeah, you can't live in those little cakes when when the opposition gets in Snake 2.
Yeah, but Snake 50 player getting shot, but again being refilled.
Oh, Solid been playing really well. Oh no, there's a 1-1.
And here comes the penalty. Oh, and that's a 2-for-1.
Is there any players left?
No, but it's the last 60 seconds. Doesn't matter. Automatic point.
Of course. But they've not called it yet. They've not called the automatic point yet.
Yeah, but it should be. Should be.
So Solid decided to go for the win rather than the draw, and why not? Because you've got nothing else to lose. It's knockout. 52 seconds. They came at ML Kings and Kings
automatic points.
Get the point and the game. But I really enjoyed the points.
Yeah.
Solid trying to make something happen there, and it didn't pay off, but it was
love
a good
to see
game.
the replay on that, see what happened, because I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, the sunrise has got higher, so there's a glare our way right now, so we can't quite see the top of the bunker. So if we had an action replay,
actually, it's sunglasses time now.
I think you're right. I'm going to go and get mine. Bear with me.
So we probably get some info on that, but it looked like, let's see what happened. He went inside. He got him. Then and he kept on. Yeah, he shot him, and then the other guy keeps on shooting Spica, you know, in order to get him. So the judge decided that was a forced play. Because Spica really went up and down again, so he didn't hit him. And then when the guy was hit, he continued walking and continued trying to get Spica. So that was a good call. Yeah, it was a true good call. Yeah. So yeah, who's going to take it? Is Bear going to go into the top 4 or?
Junior again to a team that's not usually in the Sunday Club. I've not noticed them before, so being at this stage, so it'd be nice for their French team to go through. But obviously we're a little bit biased up here in the media tower because
are we?
Our co-broadcaster Bear de Gaggio, Mr. Worldwide, does play for Scorpions Milano.
Yeah, and of course Max plays on it, which we love too. But again, there's also a little bit of French in me, so kind of divided, like the final yesterday, between the French and the Dutch. Oh, the French, of course, won.
Training, pushing Dorito corner on your screens, and then they've made it clean to Dorito 1.
And Scorpions losing the Dorito player.
And the Dorito side.
Oh, the whole Dorito side open. That is not a good way. Now Max has to compensate and start to go to work.
Yeah, Max filling Snake 1.
Yeah.
And Snake 2 now.
Snake 2. And now, Max, it's time you start doing work, because if not... I got him. He got him. Nice shot.
Oh, a trade. But it eliminated the player.
Oh,
so.
and Bergigidio is out. And there goes... Ooh. So this is 4-on-1, and I think... I'm sorry to say for Bear, but I think this means it's over.
Yeah, dropping 2 bodies that quickly, Dorito side, is not what you want in a point like this.
No.
So training are in Snake 50, as you can see, and
it's an overtime point, so
whoever wins this point wins the game.
Honestly, there you see the inexperience. You could have gone and get him years ago. And there we go. There goes the point. There goes the game. And that means Scorpions Milano
are out. Which does mean we'll get a lot more of Bear up in the media tower.
Yeah.
So
don't know if everybody's happy with that, but I think so. No, just joking. And ML Kings won 4-2. So
just to check, see if it's clean, and the point will go to training.
So, next up, Amsterdam Heat against Roosters Ulm.
Oh, we've seen that matchup many times this season.
And again, that thing we can't ever pronounce.
Oh, Valkoping Mashiv.
Valkoping Mashiv against the Copenhagen Ducks. Ooh, that's a
good
northern.
one.
That's a
Scandinavian matchup.
That's a Scandinavian matchup. So we'll
in about an hour's time, so stay tuned. We have the CPL on the field with Art Chaos Moscow against Polar Bears Tarko Cell, so a Russian matchup in the CPL.
Against a French matchup, Harry Camp Carnage against Toulouse Tontons. We'll be right back with you after a few messages.
Playing paintball, when you first play the sport, there's so much to learn. But paintball is a completely mental sport. Every single thing counts. It's win or go home. You cannot afford mistakes. Every single thing you have to do has to be sharp, and it has to be made with your head. And that's why I play paintball. My name is Alex Gray. I play for Portland Uprising, and this is my bio.
3 this year.
Number 3 is a good result.
Yeah, 1 second and
Very
3
well
times first, I think.
Hello.
Straight back onto the field.
Yeah, welcome back. So it's the second game here for SPL 1 on the CPL field. Sunday morning.
Looking at Amsterdam Heat, and now we're looking at
Roosters Ulm on your
Roosters Ulm.
right in the blue. Amsterdam Heat in the black and red.
And Amsterdam Heat are actually in the running now to get back into CPL. They're on the top 2.
Oh,
And-
Ulm have lost 2 players already. Yeah, and like you said, Maurice, Heat are in a good position right now.
So it's Heat, and I think it's the other team. I think it's Hulk, even though Hulk's out.
Yeah,
They
Hulk
didn't
is
have the
out.
Americans,
Yeah.
so they're out. They're 17th, but they have a big, huge point advantage. So we calculated it out with Laurent last night, and I think it's possible for 1 or 2 people to come and get it.
So SPL format is 10-minute games, raised to 4.
And I just have to say, somebody brings us coffee up here. Honestly,
Yeah.
best help in the world. She
Yeah.
is the best help in the world.
Yeah. Thank you, Gwen, for supporting us with some coffee.
Yeah.
And it looks like Heat have Snake 2. We apologise for the glare. The sun is bright and shining, and it just rose about an hour ago. So it's to put a glare on the tower. And I like the way Heat are playing up the sensor. There's a blind spot. The Heat are going through into the M while they're holding Snake 2. Looks like all at home, which is 2 or 3 players they have remaining are concentrating on Snake 2 and crossfield on Dorito 3. Heat. Yeah, they pushed. Amsterdam Heat pushed the Dorito side, and Ulm through the towel and gives the point to Heat. So good start for Amsterdam Heat. 1 minute 40 seconds. Now, because we've been on the CPL field all weekend, we haven't really been following the SPL and what's been happening, because the SPL field is just behind the CPL field. So, as Maurice was discussing, the favourites from the last event, Hulk, and they are favourites, the Dye-sponsored team Hulk, because they had Marcelo Margot, and they also had Alex Goldman, Mouse, guesting for them. So the Americans are out. As we moved on to the next game, which is Valkoping Mashiv and Copenhagen Ducks. So Mashiv versus Ducks.
That is the Scandinavian battle. And both, well, one of them hitting Snake 2, the other one's hitting Snake 1. And it worked for them. Scandinavians favour the middle a lot. I noticed that.
Yeah. Well, Mashiva dropped a body already, and Ducks have got Snake 2. And Ducks used to be CPL team. They went down, and they've been hanging around in the SPL for some time now, so they're looking to go back up.
Well, they probably hope to get up, but again, that only comes through wins.
So Mashiva are a Swedish team. They do very well in the Swedish paintball leagues. Oh, and see, it's the commentator's curse. I'll just talk about the team and they lose another player. So it's 3 players remaining for Mashiv. Ducks are now pushing Dorito 2, so they now have the width of Snake 2, Dorito 2, the two corners. It's 5 against 3 in Ducks' favour.
And he's sneaky shooting, and if he makes that, the blind shot all the way to the corner. And the corner's kind of, yeah, it could get him this way.
And, yep, Mashiv just dropped another player. It's now 5 on 2.
So again, people, we've got a new contest coming up. We don't know the prize yet because we haven't heard yet, but a new prize is coming up. So guys, post up the picture. If you're looking at the webcast, the best original picture that gets the most likes is going to get another prize from us today. And I'll sort it out to throw in something really nice for that contest.
Yeah, all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Get on there. Facebook's your best bet at getting your picture up on to win the prize. Get the most likes, and you're more than likely to.
And don't forget the hashtag everything MSTV.
Yes, hashtag MSTV. So back to the game. It looks like Mashiv, the two players remaining. I see commentators curse every time I big up a player this morning, Maurice. They get shot.
Well, you know what? Stick around when there's a few other games, and I'll tell you who to call.
Okay. There we go. You have in your head exactly what you want to say about the player, and then they get shot.
Yeah. But again, okay, 2, what was it? 3 or 4 on 2? That is not easy.
Oh, no, it was 5 on 2, but I was about to say how well they're playing to be still alive. But anyway, Mashiv dropped the point. And Ducks... no, see, on the scores, your scores are wrong. Ducks got that point, and Mashiv lost. So we're going back to the other game, which is Roosters Ulm and Amsterdam Heat.
So this is, of course, the last SPL game, and then we're going to go back to the big kahunas,
yes, yeah.
CPL. Again, good. It's really nice for these people to get a spin on the big field, getting themselves on the webcast, and hey, they're becoming stars. The stars of tomorrow, SPL, Semi-Pro Professional League. And we've got a real nice sun coming out, and we don't have much fog. Yesterday we had so much fog we couldn't see the corner from here. Yesterday morning, I was guessing on who the corner was. Is there a corner? Shoot at me. Oh yeah, there is. So, very classic breakout. Nobody dropping any bodies for now.
It's hard to see the field. So on your screen, you've got Roosters Ulm, Snake corner.
Yeah, and as you can see, well, Roosters Ulm Snake heavy, but not into Snake 1 or 2 yet. Whereas the other team's already into Snake 2. Trying to do the sneaky shot.
A lot of the teams are doing this shot now, the end of Snake 2 across onto Dorito corner.
Ah, but that's what happens when they look at Scout at CPL. They look how they do it, and it's like, hey, why, if they can do it, why
can't we? There's a shot there.
Yeah.
Someone found it.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be my shot then. But I insist on it a little bit more. Oh, and as having said that, of course, Snake 1 now for Roosters Ulm. Oh, but he almost came and get him. Straight into Snake 50 now for Heat. And Heat shot him, and there comes a penalty. And the mugging.
Yeah,
and that means...
The penalty came in before the mugging, I think. To see what Jabba's going to say, head ref here on CPL field.
I'm sorry to tell you, but it's not Jabba. It is our friend Kenji.
Oh, okay.
And why? Because Jabba has obligations in the UK. And Jabba, if you're watching, you probably are watching. We miss you and hope you see you back next year. Anyway, and of course, today I still have to do my ice bucket challenge.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
See, I've already done mine, so it's good.
I know, but I was challenged to do it on the webcast. So somebody's going to throw something at me. I don't know what they're going to choose yet, but...
I'll have the pleasure of throwing water over you if you like, Maurice.
Oh, well, I've got somebody else not far away that also wants to throw water at me. So...
We'll see if that happens later on today. I'm sure it will. So...
organising that.
On your screen is in the green, Copenhagen Ducks.
Ducks fly together. All the way into Rito 3. And he made that alive. Don't know how he did that, but he did it. Now, of course,
Yeah,
Snake
I was
2.
a little bit confused with the scores then. It is only 1 point's been played and Ducks got the first point. So, as it stands, Ducks are in Snake 2. So are Mashiv. Ducks are pushing Dorito side as they've lost a body. So they've switched there from the centre cake.
Yeah.
That was a move that I did yesterday. You have to capitalise because obviously the way the field layout is set out, it's 2 games within a game. Because you've got your Snake side and your Dorito side. If you lose one side, you have to fill it. If you don't fill it, then it's likely you're going to lose the point.
Oh, well, but if I'm the other guy on the other side and I just shot one player in one position and you're trying to refill that one, it's going to be an easy shot to do the second one. So that's always the danger of it.
You don't
it's
feel,
timing.
You don't
it's
feel
timing.
the same. You don't feel the same bunker because they usually get shot like Dorito 1. So you fill and you go up to 1 by 1. And yes, it is timing.
Yeah.
But you have to do it, and that's what Ducks have just done.
So I think, well, the Dorito player's still alive for the Ducks. He's still in it. So, and I think that's a Mashiv guy walking off now. So it's 4-on-4 now. It is 4-on-4.
Dorito corner is dominant over Snake 2, so the Snake 2 player for Ducks wasn't able to get that shot across field.
Oh, and he
has been shot on the head by Dorito corner. So Dorito corner was more dominant. The gun battle between the two. Ducks lose another player.
So it's 4-on-3 now. And it's a shame because they have the Dorito position, but it's like the Dorito 3, you can't do much. So now it's time he bumps up to Dorito 4 and starts doing some damage. Now he's an easy prey for the Snake player.
Mashiv, you can hear Mashiv communicating to each other.
Yep. In a language we don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand Swedish, but it sounds good.
Yeah. well, we've got Carl Samuelson downstairs. He understands what's happening. I think he's actually helping massively.
Yeah. Well, a couple of my teammates will understand what's happening. Marie and CC, both Swedish.
Well, and even if they're Norwegian, or even if they're Danish, they can still, the languages are pretty similar.
Very similar, yeah. So the Scandinavian matchup.
Snake 2 again, so, well, still the best field position for the Ducks. Long point, so, and of course, well, the Ducks are smart in a way. They're like, you know what? We don't have to do anything anymore. You guys come at us. Which is true.
We don't have the rankings in front of us right now, so it'll be interesting to know who is likely to win the championship as it stands for the SPL and go up to CPL. So we'll find out those information for you later.
Well, the interesting part now, though, is if I would have been Ducks, I wouldn't even have gone into the Snake. I would have stayed in the corner and said, you know what, come and get me. So, and it is the battle of the Snakes because there's none of them are getting backed up.
These are long points.
Yeah. And that can go, oh, and the Snake player getting clipped.
Yeah,
and now it's all Ducks.
Yeah, it was a battle between the two Snakes, Ducks.
Towel, and of course Towel being thrown straight away, smart.
It is a smart move, but a real shame for Mashiv because they had the upper hand. They got the early kills and
didn't capitalize on it.
Yes, that's right, they didn't.
But I think that Dorito 3 really bugged him off, and I think he shot him across field. So.
Yeah. So Roosters home in the light blue jerseys.
Yeah. And these guys have been around for a long time, and they're playing pretty well.
Yeah, they had a good season last season as well, and there were some good battles between Roosters home and Tigers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
London Tigers.
Yeah.
Obviously, London Tigers went up to CPL this season, and
the
I think
Roosters
they'll be
just
staying.
missed out, and they missed out.
And the Roosters missed out. That's right.
So
from what we were saying earlier, it looks like Roosters home are in a good position right now to go up to CPL. And
we know already who's going down.
Do we?
We do.
Tell me, Maurice.
Vision Marseille and Hellwood Paris.
Okay. So
and Nexus saved. Yeah, and Nexus saved their necks on 4 points. I think it was on one standing point.
Yeah, I must apologise to London GB fans back home. Yesterday I was saying that Nexus would be going home, but they actually stay with the skin in their necks by 4 points.
Well,
so
they're going home, but they're not playing today. But they're staying in the CPL.
Are staying in the CPL, so they're not dropping down to SPL.
Yeah.
So as far as what you just said, it's Marseille, Vision Marseille, and Hellwood Paris will be joining SPL next season. Is that right, Maurice?
Yeah, those are the ones dropping down. And, well, maybe that means that some of the old Nexus players will come back to Nexus to help them sort out the mess they're in.
Possibly.
I was thinking about a certain gentleman that's
Yeah,
not here.
well, we've both got the same name on our minds, and he's
Well,
probably
I've got two names actually.
He's probably at home right now watching the webcast.
Yes. So, and of course his wife is
initials
pregnant.
CN.
Yeah, CM. So if you're listening to us, Clint, love you, miss you. Might as well name you, and maybe you'll be back in your old team next year. We'll see what happens with that. And I also heard that maybe a possibility that even Jason Wheeler maybe will be coming back. Which would be a good thing too, because he is a good player, even though Jason needs a little bit more playtime. We saw it, he's a little bit rusty. Told me that on the webcast instead. He is a little bit rusty.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be nice to see the replay for that one. That one's back of the neck sting. That one's one that you got to explain to your girlfriend when you get home.
Yeah, no, it's not a hickey. I promise you it's not. And that makes it Heat again doing business.
Yeah, Amsterdam Heat
are on a roll. They really want to get back into CPL.
So that's talking about Roosters' own. Not if they drop this game, then they're probably not going to go up to CPL.
No, they're probably not. I think Amsterdam Heat has a very, very good chance. Hulk has a good chance, and I think the third one.
Here you go, action replay.
I'll check it out on the internet to see if I can see who the third.
This one's going to hurt.
Yeah.
So up close and personal in the snake.
Nice.
Yeah, back of the neck.
Done. Nicely done.
And the mugging player got shot across field. So, Falcobi Mashiv, start gate. And that's them pushing snake side straight into snake 2. They need to win this point to make it into a game and go through. Whereas Ducks are dominant right now, with 2 points in the bin.
So as I'm trying to check out who the third one is.
There's a 1-for-1 called for Copenhagen Ducks. So they've lost their snake side. Good for them though with their game plan. They had a player in the small cake and they've now pushed snake side. So only 3 players for Ducks. Mashiv have all 5 it looks like. With coming up to just 3 minutes left to play. So SPL format is race to 4 in 10 minutes. And all the players on the field know right now as the amount of paint flying in the air is lessened. All playing a little bit more tactically.
So sorry.
Oh, big move from Mashiv there from Dorito 1 all the way into Dorito 50 through the highway. And he's made it in alive. So,
Roosters are 4th in the general standings, but there's no way they can catch up to Kiev. But let me tell you something interesting. If ML Kings Prague win this event, and if Amsterdam Heat come into 2nd, then Hull Kiev, who has done first, and 2nd in the last 3 events, will not go to CPL.
Wow, now that's a big upset.
But the only way that could happen was ML Kings has to be 1st and Amsterdam Heat has to be 2nd. If it's the other way around, then Hull Kiev's in. So as we're getting shot at.
Yeah, I just got shot on the arm there.
Yeah. Out.
Out. Media tower. So,
and this is one of those bounce shots that sometimes, that's why actually we're also wearing glasses up here, because sometimes they don't come in straight, so it's not 300 FPS coming at you, but it's bounce shots. But I mean, okay, I wouldn't like to get one of those in my eye anyway.
There's 2 reasons we're wearing sunglasses up in the media tower. It's the sun and protection.
And protection.
Because every now and then you do get that freak ball that bounces over the top, hits one on the top of the inflatables and comes into the tower. But we're okay up here. As we look at Mashiv, have got the upper hand with Snake 50 pushing down the centre, guns up, dominant, as the Ducks player is sitting tight on his knees, and here comes the hammer, boom!
Boom.
And that sounded good too, didn't it? I think shot him on the gun, it makes that crack noise, and the goggles, crack, crack. It's one of my favourite sounds, I think, because as long as it's not you. If it's you the one that's causing the sound. Crack, crack.
That's true, but it's also a crack if you're the one getting it. I mean, getting backpacks and X.
So there's not a lot of time left for that game, and Mashiv have pulled a point out the bag. There's 1 minute left to play, and can they make something work? Here we go. It's a really good classic mugging move into the goggles. Bang.
But he was nice about it. He didn't shoot 15 balls. I mean,
no. So Hopper goggles.
Oh, and somebody gets what did I supposed to say? Nice catch. When someone, that's what Oliver told me all weekend long. If somebody gets a full face, you have to say nice catch.
So we've got Oliver Lang and Brian Greenspan coming up next in the CPL matchup. You've got the Russians, Arc Chaos Moscow versus Polar Bears Tarko Sal. And we've got a French matchup, which is a bit of pride of the French. Who's the better team at this event? Yeah. Paris Camp Carnage and Toulouse Tontons coming up next after this SPL matches.
And I think, honestly, that's where Tontons could actually save the whole season. If they win that game, they're going top 4, and they could save their season and re-become the best French team in the standings. Oh, as we got one of the players asking for a check, and he's clean. So Roosters Zoom this time not getting shot, but the Heat players, well, they're into place. There's enough game time left, but I honestly don't see, unless they find a solution, I don't see how they can turn this around.
You can see that Heat's game plan is just to sit there and suck it up. They're not being aggressive, they've just got their guns up, staying dominant on the back line.
But again, well, hey, Roosters Zoom losing the first player, but also having the Snake 50. But, okay, he's getting shot at that much that nobody can do nothing about it. Oh, but losing the corner, having said that. But Roosters Zoom also losing one. And I think the Heat player doesn't know that there's a Snake 50. So, and he can't go highway because somebody's shooting at him across field.
Yeah, Roosters Ulm are in Dorito 2. Which is causing a bit of a pain to Heat this side, but then again Heat are in the driving seat, 3 points in the lead.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything.
If they win this point, they win the game.
Oh, got him.
Oh, that was a bit
got him, and that was a spin, so there comes a 1-for-1.
No.
Yes, it comes a 1. Yeah. Yes, it was. And
the Roosters Ulm player there
it's
feeling
over.
the pain.
It's over. Automatic point, and the game is over.
The game is over. The point goes to Heat. Heat will go through to the next round here at the SPL, and we'll be watching the semi-finals later on today here on the CPL field.
Semi-finals, I think, is the final actually. Yeah, for first and second, SPL 1.
The winners of SMEA, yes, it's the finals here on SPL later today. Who will it be? Well, it could be Amsterdam Heat
and ML Kings, and if that's it, then
they'll be going up, surely, because of rankings.
No, well, as I said to you, I mean, but again, the order has to be, in order for this to work, ML Kings have to win the tournament and Amsterdam Heat have to be second.
Well,
and then it's ML Kings.
It's a lot to be said with Ducks in the driving seat right now, winning 2-1 with 1 minute left on the clock. So we might see the flying V from ML Kings here. Maurice.
No, ML Kings isn't playing anymore. They won their game. It's not ML Kings. It's Falcoping Mashiv against the Ducks. Sorry, that was a mix-up.
Yeah, it was a mix-up with the same jersey sometime. Probably too much partying last night.
You party never. I know you went to bed at 10.
That's Lewis there for Copenhagen Ducks. Snake 1 shooting crossfield. Seconds left on the clock. As Mashiv pushed up the field.
And they have to come.
The Swedish are hungry.
Well, they know they have to come. They're down by a point and there's 30 seconds left, so they can't risk anything
30 seconds,
else.
they've got to go now.
Yeah, but I don't know if the M is the best way to go.
There's a lot of blind spots in the end, but as soon as someone realises you're there, then there's lots of bounce shots, so it's pretty tight.
And there's one of them, one of the guys going 10 seconds.
They're not going to do it, 10 seconds.
No. And again, the Snake player getting shot, and here he tries to run through, but gets shot while trying to do that, so. And it's game over.
And Ducks are through.
And Ducks are through. Ducks fly together. So that means we have those two results. So that means we've had SPL games this morning, and in a few minutes' time, we'll finally get back to some serious action. Not saying the SPL isn't serious action, but of course CPL's a notch above. And we're going to have our friends, and that's going to be a game to watch. Our Chaos against Paco Bertal and Pericamp Carnage against the Toulouse Tontons. So I'll be right back to you after a few messages with CPL games.
See you soon.
See you in a few secs.
Welcome to Paintball Promos, connecting people to paintball.
Paintball Promos maximizes your exposure, generates groups of new players, increases your profit up to 10 times, all at zero cost to you. Paintball Promos has successfully been marketing this program in select cities throughout the United States and Canada. We're now in the process of expanding our program across North and South America. From the entire team at Paintball Promos, welcome aboard.
A lot of people don't understand what goes into each and every jersey we create. The machines we use are complex, cunning, and efficient. But more importantly, it takes our imagination, spirit, and passion. HK Army Custom Hardline jerseys, made in the USA. Proven. Worn by champions.
back onto the CPL field with, of course, well, some very interesting games, and I'm up here with my good old friends.
Mr. Worldwide, Berta Gidio.
Hi, and Shelley Farmer.
And Maurice. We're all three here, and we want to watch this game. This is the game of the day, I would think, almost.
Yeah, we've got the Russian matchup between Arc Chaos and Polar Bears, and the French matchup, Camp Carnage and Tonton.
I mean, talk about a Russian matchup. The Polar Bears coming into Sunday, having to play Art Chaos. Not only are they, old teammates, some of them are friends, but this is for all the marbles. This is Paris World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it's at.
So Art Chaos on the left, Polar Bears on the right. Looks like Art Chaos start off with Fedorov, Malloy, Mishka, Sergey, and Lukachuk. Fedorov comes out to the snake side cake. Fedorov playing fantastic on the snake side.
And they shot one off the break. I think they got Ryan. Isn't that Ryan walking off?
Yep, Ryan Greenspan getting shot going to the corner. He has a bum knee. It's kind of tweaked, so they put him in today, but it looks like it didn't help much.
Yeah, he didn't play yesterday because of his knee issues.
Yep.
And I love to see Malloy into the snake.
Yeah, Malloy is so fast, and he crushes right into the snake, too. He shoots it inside lane. He's trying to contain that Dorito. I like the way he's controlling. He doesn't play too aggressive. He just plays smart.
Whoa.
Oh, and he got him. There's a 1 for 1. There's a 2 for 1.
Oh, a 2 for 1 on Lukashuk.
Yeah.
So Malloy's going to get pulled, and Fedorov's going to get pulled coming out to the snake side corner. They were trying to bunker Jan out of the 50 snake.
Yes, but I think he got shot before going there, and then, of course, it's over. Overplay, and then...
Yep. And now you see Mishka left in the Dorito corner for Art Chaos. He's kind of rapping, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And
it's a pause for thought, isn't it? What is going on? How many players are left on the field?
Exactly. I mean, that was a crazy call on the rest part. It's a great awakening for both teams, though. That really will start off a match.
Oh, yeah? Well, hey.
Oh, and you see Sergey, my good friend Sergey, coming up in the mini Medusa. He's going to try to close out this game. And you got Yuri in the Snake 1.
Oh,
yeah, Sergey's trying to hunt for the Dorito corner they're looking for.
And there goes Oliver hunting down the Doritos, bump and bump, carrying 13 pods, trying to shoot Mishka. Mishka moves in the small temple, and Mishka gets dome pieced.
And that's point.
Wow.
And that was a big present to Polar Bears.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big present. But again, what was Lukachuk thinking, coming all the way from Snake Corner, trying to get a Snake 50? I mean, he knows he's going to get shot.
Yeah, I mean, in a move like that, he's trying to break open the game for his team because Jan was kind of controlling it. And as he goes through, he gets shot cross field by Oliver and Sergey. And here's the replay. We can show you guys exactly what happened. You see Fedorov in that temple. Lukachuk comes around Malloy, but Lukachuk gets shot before he gets to Jan.
Yeah, he gets shot across the field.
Yep, and then Jan's yelling for that 1 for 1. Jan has a nice little catch on his goggles, and Malloy gets pulled and Fedorov.
Yeah, so it's 2 for 1 for a deliberate foul. He's been shot and carried on and taken out another player. And that happened in your game, didn't it? With Max, but it paid off for you because it's about
you were the one that hung the flag.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works in your benefit, sometimes it doesn't. And here's the French battle now. We have the Russian battle. Here's the French battle. Carnage versus Tontons.
Carnage on your screens. Tonton in the orange on the right.
Uh-oh, and it looks like Carnage took a bounce off the break. Shelly, we talked about Legrand so much yesterday.
Yeah.
Just a phenomenal player for
Carnage. And he's out, and they got him. He got 2 off the break. Tonton shot 2 guys off the break.
Oh,
3 off the break.
There goes Kevin Coombe just doing what he does. Saban shooting from the center cake.
That's 4.
Oh, wow, and Kevin Coombe coming with a vengeance right down the field. Number 90. Tonton's coming out swinging.
Yeah,
that's what I like to see, Talk about eating your jambones in the morning, getting those carbs right where they need to be. Kevin Coombe puts on the wheels, wearing those drone shoes, and crushes it down the field.
That was actually a 20-second win, and they're taking 20 seconds to get to start gate.
There we go. So Jambone's going to go and hang the flag. It's good to see Tontons coming out swinging, no holds, playing some good paintball. They had an up-and-down season, and it's good to see them back where we know where they could play.
Well, actually, if they go through the Sunday or do they go through the afternoon like now, that's the way the Tontons maybe can save their whole season, because for now they're not the best French team in the standings, and they don't like that. They told to me last night what we're trying to do is we're trying to get them to be the best French team, so that's what I have to do today.
Yeah, I mean, Tontons is one of those teams, Saban, like all these guys, Chambon, they have so much experience, and then they bring in young talent like Kevin Coombe this year from Icon, and you mix all that together, it takes a few events to get those balls working, to get them flowing.
Kevin Coombe is an outstanding player. So Tonton, that's a good pickup.
Back to the Archaeos game. Now, see, they want a vengeance now.
On your screen, you've got Polar Bears pushing Snake 2. Sorry, Art Chaos pushing Snake 2. Polar Bears also filling Snake 2 and Snake 1. Lukashuk is in Snake 2. And let's hope that Art Chaos don't get a penalty like the point before and see if they can get a point back and make this into a good game.
Yep, and you see that's Lukashuk in the Snake 2 right now, number 69.
Oh, and I see 3 Polar Bears walking in.
wow,
Ryan
Oliver.
Greenspan, Oliver Lang is walking
Oh,
off
and
the field.
Malloy comes for vengeance
Oh.
and smokes him down, stays alive, dives into the Snake 1, and the ref calls him out, though. Great move by Malloy. You know, Shelly, we just finished talking about this guy running down the field, how he's so versatile, and then he just comes down and cleans up the game. You know, doesn't want to let anything go to chance.
I think
Capitalize quickly.
Yeah, I think that actually the coach might have said to him, look, it wasn't up to him to go and get him. Malloy, you should have gotten up and get him.
Well,
which is, in a way, it's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
in a way it's true, but with a team like Art Chaos, where all of them are so good, I mean, Mishka could play the Snake, Fedorov could play the Snake. I mean, anybody on that team can play any spot. They all take the game into their own hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why they're the type of team that's either going to really win or really lose. And here's the replay. Malloy comes in through the center, you know, goes highway, tries to trick up Jan, and then stays alive going to the Snake 1, but apparently, you know, traded.
Hey,
Yeah.
actually, if you look at it real honestly, I mean, Jan kind of spun on him.
Yeah.
If you look at the images, I mean...
Yeah. I mean, it's all up to the ref's call at that point. And here we go again. Carnage takes the field. It looks like Tontons are going to start with the same 5. Not going to switch out anybody. You see Saban right there, a Joy Division legend, wearing that red headband. He's going to play up in those center cakes. He's been wearing that headband since I was about 5 years old.
Tonton on your screen, playing on the right, pushing Snake 1.
Wow,
And-
look at Tontons ghosting in
And
the
in
middle
Snake 2.
and shooting one off the break.
Again, and shooting another one.
Oh, wow. Kevin Coombe right back in the Snake 2. This kid does not stop. He is on fire today. I mean, he gets in there so quickly, shoots his lanes, stays on every single shot that he knows he has.
And that's the shot he's trying to do. And he shoot another one. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
5.
Nice catch, Carnage, right to the goggles. You're going to have to
And
clean those
another one.
lenses.
And then there goes it there. That's done. It's done.
Listen, they are just on fire right now.
Yeah.
They
And
know
so-
their lanes. Oh, looks like they're doing some drills out there. They don't realize the game's
Did
over.
a little one-on-one training at the end, so a 30-second win.
Again. So, but actually, that's how we like to see the Tontons.
Yeah.
That's the way they play. and-
It's crazy, though, because Tontons are one of those teams that their lanes off the break are so good that if they get on that roll, on that catch where they know what they're shooting, you're not going to make your bunker. I mean, they do so much drills, and they've been playing with each other for so long that they really know how to work off each other.
Yeah.
Well, for example, Shamboon, I know that because I was on it. Shamboon, I started with them in 2010.
Yeah.
So, and Loic and Tav and those two guys have been playing together since 7 years.
Tav picked me up from the hotel the other morning.
Yeah.
I was a little late to the field, and they sent in the Tontons to come get me, come and rescue me. They showed up with croissants and espressos, the full deal, dude. A minivan loaded with Tontons.
So we go back to this Russian matchup, Art Chaos Polar Bears here in Chantilly, World Cup Paris.
And you see Art Chaos, you know, playing that go shot up the center, but they shoot Ryan Greenspan again off the break. Seems like Ryan can't find his mojo. It seems like Ryan just really can't find it. And Mishka gets shot going in the corner as well. So Fedorov's going to make a nice little bump out to the Dorito side. Wow, great field awareness by Fedorov to really understand he's got to get out there. He calls for a paint check, though.
And continues the field awareness with perfect technique by looking down the field when he
Oh,
gets in.
Fedorov
wow.
knows he got shot.
And Fedorov gets a 1-for-1.
No.
Yes.
No, it wasn't a 1-for-1 because when he moved out there, he got shot.
And you see Jan Smolyanov playing from their Snake. Wow, Polar Bears putting things together right now at the end of the game. So they're going to crush that point as well, and Oliver's going to go to hang the flag.
But I think that Fedorov won't be happy with that because he tried to fill out to the corner, but I think it was too much.
He was trying to make good out of a bad situation.
Yeah, a tactical retreat gone bad. You know what they say. If the espresso don't got sugar, don't drink it.
Yeah, but at the end of the last point, I saw both Fedorov and Lukashuk stripping their barrels and fluffing them. So I don't know whether there's an issue with the paint.
You know what? I played this morning too, Shelly, and I think the paint's just a little too brittle today.
Right.
Because it is kind of cold out here. It's early in the morning. You know, there's a little moisture in the air.
Yes.
So if you don't really test that paint in the morning, you're chopping. And once your gun chops, you're in the middle of the match. It's kind of hard to, you know, strip it and clean it properly.
Totally.
So it puts them in a bad situation.
But also with the cold, you get the dew, don't you? You know, that dew you get. So it's also nice to swab the barrels to get that clean shot.
And what's interesting, I talked to SK, that's the Polar Bears coach. He's also the Tampa Bay Damage coach. And he told me they're going to run at him. So you see exactly what they're doing is what they planned on.
So Tonton in the grey and orange.
Yeah, Tontons with that bright orange.
Not my favorite color.
Yeah, I don't know about that one right there.
Me neither.
No style points awarded to Tontons.
No.
Oh, and Carnage makes the Snake 1 off the break first time.
But they get shot. The Dorito guys get shot now. So, and Tontons up the middle.
I mean, Kevin Coombe straight into the 50 Snake, just doing phenomenal
and another
work.
one getting shot. So that's 5 on 3, but they have, and there comes a 1-for-1, 5 on 1.
And here goes Kevin Coombe, highway.
Kevin Coombe,
he
highway.
smokes him down, 4 in the face. Carnage is going to wear
Nice
it.
catch.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
Yeah, Carnage is going to wear that one. And Kevin Coombe running off the field like the champ. Dude, he is for sure getting MVP of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, he is, I don't care if they win or lose. He's shooting 3 players a point. It's unbelievable. And then you see Chambon picking up Kevin's pods like a true champion.
And teammate.
Yeah. Kevin said, listen, I'm playing good. I'm not picking up my own pods. And Mishka walks on the field. They stole Hulk's pods. So Mishka is wearing all the green pods.
It's icon pods.
Icons, there you go.
Pods. But I do see somebody we haven't seen yet. I see Mr. Axel Gooden.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
there's Axel. So
it seems like Art Chaos is going to take out Lukachuk on the Snake side and put Axel in. So that means they might be going strong Doritos. So maybe they're going to try to change things up.
Yeah.
And SK puts in the same starting 5.
Let's see where he goes. Let's see where he goes.
So
He's hidden behind the obstacle.
That's right. They're swapped ends.
And look, and he's coming snake side. And Axel's coming snake side.
Oh, wow. So Axel with a nice tactic starting behind the flag station to trick him. And he comes snake corner.
And he did snake corner. That's a smart move.
Yeah.
They didn't catch
wow.
him.
Huge move by Art Chaos into the Dorito 2.
And
Coming
snake
straight up
one,
the field.
And snake 1.
Yeah, so Axel pushed the corner and now straight into snake 1.
And you see Sergey Rishnikov come right into Snake 1 for Polar Bears. He's going to match him. Jan into Snake 2, so Polar Bears playing as aggressive as possible. Ryan Greenspan making his bunker alive first time this match. And Oliver Lang cruising down the Doritos right into the D1. Oh, and Oliver gets shot.
Getting shot by Axel. Axel shooting all the way across, and Axel got that shot on him.
Yeah, Oliver playing a little sloppy. I think he threw his feet out a little too wide, and he caught one.
Yeah.
Caught a nice little hot one. Oh, and Sergey shooting cross field, trying to contain Sergey. You know, Sergey is one of those players, Sergey on Polar Bears, he's one of those players that really lives behind his gun.
Oh, but they got Jan again into the Snake 50.
Oh, and this
and
player
here he
playing
comes
without
to
a
get him,
hopper.
and he comes and gets him.
Oh, wow. Fedorov straight down the middle. He's going to take out Jan, kind of break it open on the Snake side.
But there, Axel knows that there's a Snake 2 now, so now Axel quickly refilling.
I love Fedorov's style there.
Yep.
He just carried on running to the to the pit.
And if you see Yuri in the Polar Bears corner, he doesn't have a hopper on his gun, so he's playing just with his pod on his gun. He's doing a little trick shot right now.
And Ryan goes stepping all the way back, and that's a dangerous shot to do because now Axel's got him.
Oh, wow.
Axel shot him.
And Ryan trying to play the ghost shot. He ends up getting shot, trying to get a little too cocky in the back.
Now look at Axel trying to see if he can go and get him.
Yep. So Axel, the little Art Chaos mini-man right now, standing 4 feet tall. He's going to try to go highway. Here comes Malloy.
Here comes Malloy.
And Malloy smokes him down and keeps going. And Malloy's going to get a 2-pack. Oh, my goodness, Malloy.
And I think he went out of... did he go out of bounds? No, he didn't.
No.
Wow. And Bernikov coming right down the middle of the field, getting a nice 2-pack, playing as good as we know he can.
So that worked out. That tactic worked out for them, and Axel did a real good job. You know, going all the way to the corner.
It's sometimes nice to have a little bit of a fresh head going in.
Yeah.
Especially someone that's hungry and wants it, and as good, as talented a player as Axel. So.
I couldn't agree more, Shelley. I think that was a great move on our Chaos part. You know, not that Lukachuk was playing bad, but Axel's got fresh wheels, right? He's one of the fastest guys on that team. Put him in, let him do some damage, then get him off. Here's the replay. Malloy coming right down the field.
Doing one.
Smokes Sergey in the back. Keeps going down. Keeps that gun straight up. All you players watching at home, you see that form, impeccable form, you know, just perfect standards.
Break move. That's a nice 360 handbrake move. Like,
okay, so Tontons step on the field again with a demanding lead.
But Tontons are never good when they're in the lead. I mean, they're always better when they're trailing. So let's see if they can finally put a 4th point on the board.
And Kevin Coombe once again going snake off break. Not even one ball on him. You think Carnage would change things up. Oh, but Snake But it looks
Oh,
like
and there comes the 1-for-1. There comes the 1-for-1.
Yeah, Tonton.
Yeah, that's
get the,
Frank Shamboon
penalty.
catching one.
So,
But and Kevin doesn't see, but there's a Dorito 60. No, he's getting shot. The Dorito 60 got shot. So it's 4-2.
yeah,
or 4-3.
Carnage with good guns up off the break shoot one of the Tonton players, and Kevin Coombe comes in the snake one and
but
shoots one.
shooting the snake now. Kevin Coombe shooting the snake.
Tonton
So-
and Dorito 3.
And
Oh,
shooting it.
wow.
Oh, wow. That's giving it away. No way you can give it away like that. They were 4-2.
No, they missed the Tonton player pushing Dorito side.
Oh, yeah. Well, so now it's 2-1. So now it's Tav.
Carnage playing in that open gap like that was just so sloppy. I mean, come on, man. You got to put it together properly. You can't just give away bodies like that.
Yeah, he had his gun down, actually. How can you be into the M or next to the M? So it's 2-1 now. It's Tav in the Dorito 2 or Dorito 3.
I have no idea what this Carnage player on the Dorito side is doing. He can't really understand what's going on. He's looking around.
Well, they're talking, but now this guy has to come wide, and that's what he's not doing. So
right now it's a 2-on-1, and it looks like...
Ooh, and he comes and gets him.
Carnage is going to get that point. Put some points on the board, and Carnage draws a little blood.
Well, that was about time. I mean, there was all Tontons up till now.
Yeah.
And actually, well, that penalty really hurt them. So...
Yeah, I mean, Chambon got pulled on a 1-for-1, and then
Probably a back hit.
Saban, walked off for that penalty. Kevin Coombe comes in the 50 Dorito, runs a little wide, gets shot. So they kind of got a little sloppy, playing a little over-aggressive, and Tontons are going to lose that point.
But Pete got the start, got the buzzer there. He played well in the one-on-one, isn't he? Is he still around for the one-on-one today?
Yeah, one-on-one championship will be a little bit later after 2 or 3 CPL games.
So that's peak there for Camp Carnage to steal a point back against Tonton, who seem to be on fire. As we go back to the Russian matchup right now, as them, it looks like they've still got Axel.
Yeah, no, it seems like our Chaos is going to take out Axel and put Lukachuk back in.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to try to. Oh no, they left Axel in.
Yeah, they've just.
So Lukachuk running off the field. I don't know what. Maybe they didn't realize what was going on. But Lukachuk comes off the field and Axel stays on.
That's right. 6 players walked on and now 5 at the start game.
Maybe they try to change things up so Polar Bears couldn't figure out what they were doing.
Well, and on the other side, I have to say Axel was playing well the last point, so give him a spin again. I mean, let him do that again. I mean, you want to win in the end.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, the coaches, the coach for our Chaos used to be the main coach for Russian Legion.
Yeah.
He's won multiple world championships. He knows how to play paintball. He's gonna realize, listen, Axel's playing good. Let the kid spin. Let the kid use his wheels. And Lukachuk's playing just as well, but now you have versatility, right? You can swap players in and out, and it allows the our Chaos guys to find a nice rhythm.
And I'll show you. Axel will probably try to go Dorito 1 or Dorito 2. Let's see if I'm right on that one.
Oh, the pleasure of having the super sub.
Yeah, no, he's going to go back behind the obstacle again, and you'll see him popping out on the Dorito side, going all the way to Dorito 1, 2, or 3. Let's see if I'm right.
And SK, talking to him a little bit about Polar Bears, he's their coach, and kind of how they wanted to play. They just want to push up the field. And I think what they're doing is definitely working.
Hey, Axel back to the snake side.
Here we go, split screen. Polar Bears on your left, Art Chaos on your right.
Yep. So Axel's going to go Snake 1 off break for Art Chaos.
And making Snake 2 off the break.
And Fedorov's going to shoot.
And
Fedorov's going to shoot Yuri off the break for Polar Bears.
Jan gets shot, and
Jan
there's a
gets
1-for-1. No, it's not Jan. It's the corner got a 1-for-1. That's 3 players off.
Yeah, 2 players remaining for Polar
So
Bears.
now
they've
Axel.
lost their snake side.
Yep. So you see Fedorov. Wow, Polar Bears are just coming up the field dying. So is our Chaos. Our Chaos lose Fedorov. Now they lose Mishka. Malloy cruises right back out to the outside to bounce out the field. And you're just left with Ryan Greenspan and Oliver Lang. Let's see if the Dynasty Cats can pull it off.
Yeah, that's right. Ryan and Ollie have lost their snake side.
Now, if there's 2 players I don't want to play against, it's those 2. Oh, and Oliver switches out to the corner. Now they're in a straight line. Kind of a difficult situation to be in. But Oliver knows that he's got to protect Ryan's tape or else they're going to come straight down.
That's right. And also, it's hard to survive in that bunker when you've lost your snake side and you know that Axel Golden's sitting in snake 2.
Yep, and now Malloy comes up through the center. He's going to try to cut off the field. Malloy doing what he does best. And Axel goes straight into the 50. Ryan gets diced in the head. Now we're left with a 3-on-1.
And, yep.
And Malloy puts a few extra on him to let him know they're here to play.
So Art Chaos have turned this around.
Wow. So Art Chaos coming back now. You know what, Shelly? I think that's what Art Chaos needed. They needed to find their rhythm.
Yeah.
They kind of underestimated Polar Bears, and Polar Bears came out swinging, and now they're in a rhythm, and now you got to watch out because it's a Russian steam train coming right at you.
Yeah. I wonder what's happening in the Polar Bears pits right now with Ollie and Ryan going, Where did you go?
Well, Oliver and Ryan are saying, listen, we can't get relegated again, so let's kind of win this. You know what I'm saying? They came off a difficult PSP game, so they're definitely trying to win this and get some rhythm back in their feet going into the World Cup.
Yeah, they even lost a Woodsball game.
No, let's not talk about that. They went from losing the PSP to losing a Woodsball tournament.
Yeah.
So Tontons is going to take the field right now, putting in the same starting 5, not switching out any players. I like Tontons, letting the team just keep running it. Saban's a great experienced player. They keep him up the middle. Great coaching by Tontons.
Oh, Legrand's didn't touch back. He's going to be out.
Yeah. That wasn't smart. That's,
wow.
So,
but Carnage not wasting any time. Pico goes up the center, and they also take the Mini Medusa. Now Carnage is just staying on their feet, running and gunning.
They've got very aggressive positions. I'm not really sure that that's going to pay off, but...
I'll tell you what won't pay off is Legrand's not touching back. He went before the buzzer.
Yeah, hey, Legrand, dude.
Yeah.
Do a little two-step. Get that barrel back on the flag station. Stop blowing it.
And he's having such a good tournament. That's a great loss for Camp Carnage.
That's what happens when you use white pods. Bad luck, boys. And you see Pico in that center temple for Carnage trying to lock off the Doritos.
And there comes a check for the Dorito. And if he's hit, that's going to be a penalty.
This Carnage player is going to just get waxed right now if he doesn't get out of that little Mini Medusa. Number 77, you see him on your screen.
And there he gets shot. And there, of course,
so Pico's
we
gonna
saw
wear
that
it.
coming. We saw that coming.
Oh, and here comes right down the field, Chambone.
No, that's Tav. Tav on the other side.
Yep.
Tav's on the other side. Is he alive?
Tav's in Carnage Dorito right now. And he
shooting
just
up
smokes.
everybody.
How can he be alive?
And he did, and he shot everybody,
wow.
and he shot everybody.
Listen, Tav just got a 5-pack, okay? Let's be honest. Tav ran down the field, and the guy literally shoots all 5 players in their back, and now it's going to be Kevin Kuhn to go hang the flag.
I don't understand how Camp Carnage missed him. They must not be shooting straight.
Listen, run your drills at home, shoot some pie cans, hit some cones. You got to understand, if a player's on your side of the field, you better shoot him. I mean, what was that?
So Tonton come right back.
Hey, did anybody hang the flag?
Yeah, so they Camp Carnage blew the buzzer.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, why are the Tontons walking off the field, you guys? You know the
I
buzz.
mean, Tav, what a fantastic move. You don't see that often. I think that's the first 5-pack I've seen this whole tournament.
Hey, that's what we play paintball for something like that.
Oh, my
Yeah, look
God.
at this,
Here's the
look at this,
replay.
look at
Tav
this.
comes in, bunkers one,
Boom.
lives it.
In the line.
How did he miss him?
I have no idea what Carnage was thinking.
Well, that was a great... I think that's...
Uh-oh, Jan kind of slow playing into the flag station.
And Axel's there again.
So-
Yeah.
Yep.
And Axel's going to the snake again.
Oh, wow.
And he still makes it
And
alive.
Fedorov gets shot off the break. That's going to
But
be a big loss.
but also Ryan getting shot off the break.
Oh,
and there's comes a
Oliver.
1-for-1.
Oh,
And
wow.
God, 4 people off the break.
Wow, great shooting from Chaos.
Oh, wow. So, you know what? That went south real quick for the Polar Bears. They broke
They
a
went,
lot of ice.
you know what? This is the fastest point. This is an 18-second point if he hits the buzzer.
Listen, Polar Bears, that point, they kind of just fell apart on themselves.
Yeah.
I believe Sergey, my boy Sergey, tough point for him. You know, he gets that 1-for-1. Jan gets pulled. Ryan gets shot off the break. Oliver got diced up the center. You know, Ryan's not having a great match.
No.
I think his knee's really bothering him, and I don't know how good that is, especially for him. You know, he's a very talented player. Seems like he's just getting old. He's brittle.
He's going to be focused on his knee. I mean, he dived out into Dorito corner.
Yeah.
And it looked fine, the dive, but obviously
And
in his
here's the
head.
Look at this
replay.
break up.
Yeah.
Look
Here's
at
the
this break
replay.
up.
You see Oliver right there.
So Ryan's on your forefront, pushing to the corner.
So Ryan dives out to the Dorito corner,
And gets shot. before
shot
going
literally
there.
off the break. Now Oliver looks inside and gets shot within 2 seconds. Sergey gets pulled on a 1-for-1, and Jan gets pulled for the penalty. Wow. Literally within 5 seconds, that was over.
Yeah, and then Axel down the snake going,
And
what's
Axel
going
running
on?
snake
Are you
drills.
in
Nobody there
Are you
left.
in there?
Axel
No.
just running snake drills by himself, shooting snake 1, shooting snake 2. He said, listen, if we're going to win that quick, I'm going to get something out of it.
Well, shoot a few balls. Hey, maybe
Yep.
he didn't shoot enough. Like, I'm not going to go back with all these spots.
You know what's crazy? You know, Maurice is, I know you're a Tonton lover. You don't ever stop talking about him. But
Lover, I was on them. What do
keep
you think? It's my old team. What do you want to talk about, Brad?
They keep running the same starting 5. I really think that's what's helping them. You know, they're not subbing guys out so easily.
Hey.
They're
They've
letting
got
Kevin Kuhn spit down the Doritos. The kid is just on fire. Saban shooting up the center. And Tav just, you know, crushing down the Doritos with a team like that. I'd keep letting him run too.
I mean, anyway, they still only have one extra player with them, which is Mr. Pison, and I'm not really sure that he's up to par against any of these players. Not to take any away from that he's a good player, but
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's experience. Sometimes, you got to have the right mindset. You got to come out here waiting to kill people. Paintball's a game of death. Come out here, life or death.
Well, let's see if Tontons can close this game out.
Carnage on your screens.
And
you would think.
And they shot the Dorito.
Yep, you would think Camp Carnage would figure out that Kevin Coom's going snake again.
Shot another one.
No
That's
surprise
two.
there. Kevin Coom shooting 2 players already.
Yeah.
Saban shooting up the center. LeGrand left in the snake one by himself for
and that's number 3. No.
Carnage.
Is he out or is he
Oh
in?
wow. Oh wow. Look at
No, he's in. It bounced. The Camp Carnage player is clean.
Kept done what he had to do.
LeGrand playing way deep in the snake one, shooting on the inside.
And
Kevin Coom trying to shoot that Dorito corner. Let's see if he can get a 3-pack. Oh, and he does.
Yeah, he
shoots his
does.
pack.
He got it.
Kevin Coom gets a 3-pack right now. Now
5
he can
on
end the
2,
game.
5 on 1.
LeGrand is the only player remaining.
Oh, and LeGrand shoots Kevin and dives
And
into
2.
50.
Shoots 2, but
Not
that's
enough
it.
because he has
Not
no
enough.
players behind him.
That's
Wow.
not enough.
And Saban just
keeps on
Saban
playing.
just dicing people up in the back like a ninja.
Yeah.
Not letting his field go to waste.
I think he shot Tav in the back or something like that. That's
You know what, Saban, I think at that point said, if you're running past the 50, I'm shooting you. I
Yeah.
don't care what team you're on.
I don't care what color you're on. If you're orange, I'm going to shoot you. I don't care.
It's amazing to see these Tontons dressed in orange. They look like a bunch of fruits out there.
I know.
But, I love them. Can't knock them. When they pick you up with espresso in hand and croissants rolling, you got to love the Tontons.
And 5-1. So that's the first result of the CPL of today. Tontons 5, Perry Camp Carnage 1. And they must have regrets.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Camp Carnage knocked out.
Listen,
One go through.
let's be honest, though. Camp Carnage had a fantastic season. LeGrand played insane. Probably top 5 snake player in the game right now. And
Yep.
here's the replay. Kevin Coom looking inside, not realizing what's going on. Turns back for a split second, gets diced in the side. He better check his eardrums on that one. And then LeGrand just gets smoked on the outside, and that's going to be it.
Totally. LeGrand didn't realise that all his players had gone behind him.
Yep, so Tontons gets the win on that. Camp Carnage goes home, and we're left with Polar Bears versus Art Chaos. And Malloy runs and shoots out to snake side. Axel Godin goes to the snake corner.
Oh, and Fedorov getting...
Oh, wow. Sergey gets shot off the break for
Okay.
Art Chaos. Runs around Malloy, goes into the snake one. Oh, Fedorov with a nice field. You know what? We've said it over and over again. Fedorov's field awareness is just insane.
Yeah, you can't teach that.
Yep.
No, you have it or you don't.
Yep, and you see Sergey shooting in the cake. Oliver gets shot trying to go into the 3-1, but Jan Smolyov gets in the 50 snake for Polar Bears, not giving up any field positioning, just still fighting as much as he can.
Is that Mishka in Dorito 2, crossfield?
Yep, you
Yep.
see Mishka, you see Mishka in the Dorito 2, he's shooting inside. He gets so small,
Yeah.
When Mishka's in that bunker, he's tiny as can be.
And is that Axel in the corner?
Yep, Axel plays snake corner behind Fedorov.
He can stand up behind that whole cake.
Yep.
He can
And-
even jump.
Axel standing at a whopping 4 feet tall. The kid's a mini giant in Russia. And, him and Malloy could be brothers.
Yeah, they could be.
Malloy shooting on the inside from the snake temple. I love the way Malloy plays, so tight, keeps his gun up always. And Fedorov just not stop shooting at Sergey.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Malloy goes to the mini Medusa. Malloy wants blood right now, guys. Malloy is literally going to go try to run down Jan.
He's the one that's
Oh, he got him,
wow.
and he got him. He got
and
him.
Malloy with a 1-ball dices
Got
Jan
another
up.
one. Oh, but now has to watch out for his back.
And Oliver goes into the D2. He doesn't see everyone in the
And
50.
there comes, and that's automatic point. Promise you, it's automatic point. It's over.
The ref's
Wow.
looking for a
It's
player to
over.
1-for-1.
It's
That's
no
gonna be
point.
that's gonna be it. That's gonna be match.
Yeah.
No point
that's-
and match.
And that's match 5.
Wow.
So Polar Bears are going home. Art Chaos are going through with Tonton.
Wow. So
5,
Fedorov, number 88,
2.
playing like the world's best player that we know he is. Dicing people up, crossfield, Malloy one-piecing people.
It was Malloy
And-
that broke that.
Yeah,
open.
absolutely.
Really good play.
But by Fedorov being alive in that snake too, we've talked about this. It takes the pressure off Malloy going up the center. And now in the replay, you could see Malloy down low. Jan comes out for a second. Malloy just splits his wig wide open. One dome.
Hey,
go home.
it allows you to do sneaky stuff like
Yeah.
that when you've
Yeah.
got someone like Fedorov in the snake crossing up and
Yeah.
you've got Mishka on the other side.
It
and
literally
hey, you
look-
could do whatever you want in the midfield.
Yeah, it literally looks like Malloy's on ice skates. The kid just rovers around the field how he pleases. Really quick, little good with his moves.
And don't forget now, since our Chaos won, if Edmonton Impact won, it is going to win, which I think they probably will do against Marsa Icon.
Yep.
No, against Breakout SP. If they win that, then we're going to have a matchup between
what?
our Chaos and Impact.
Maurice, don't jump ahead of yourself. Breakout SP has Grayson, has Archie.
Yes.
You know, they have the big German himself.
Yeah,
you know, so
Mr.
like
Wunsch, yeah,
Mr. Wunsch. And with a team like that, you cannot underestimate them. I think that they might actually have a great battle against Impact.
And we can also have another rematch, because if GI Houston Heat beats Marsa Icon, it's going to be Tontons Heat again. So this is going to be a fun game to watch, guys.
We're going to have
with
some
us.
battles coming up. I'm
Right
Bear
back.
GDO, Mr. Worldwide.
Maurice and Shelley, and we'll be right back with you after a few messages.
And move on. Wow, I did not see that coming, Maurice.
Me neither.
Fantastic play.
number 3 this year.
Number 3 is a good result.
Yeah, 1 second and 3 times first, I think. Don't show it.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Free advertising.
No free advertising.
No,
and we're on back onto the CPL field as the game's starting. Gia Youssef on the left and Marseille Icon on the right.
And joining us, we have the Tontons, Saban.
Hello there.
After a great win right now. So he'll be up here with us for the match. So great breakout by Houston Heat. They sent Ryan Moorhead in the Snake 1. They sent LJ Woodley right behind him. Chad George going up the center with Greg Sewers crushing down the Doritos.
But don't forget, Icon have Archie, don't they?
No, Icon has Blake Yarbrough. From San Diego Dynasty.
Yeah.
Now, Saban, you just played with Tontons. You guys just had a great win against Camp Carnage. What do you guys think helped you guys win that match?
We were a little bit afraid because, they took a really good result of the games yesterday. Like 5-0 against Outrage. But actually, they didn't bite even.
Yeah. So we definitely saw you guys do work. So here you see Icon. They just lose a player out the Snake side. Blake Yarbrough in the Dorito corner and Roman Puzea above him.
But again, Houston Heat losing 2, and now we only have our friend. They lost 2 players, and he's all alone now. So our Moorhead is all alone on the Snake side in the Snake 1.
So it seems like GI Houston Heat only have 2 alive right now.
2 against 3, is it?
Yep. And you see Ryan Moorhead kind of backing up from the far end of the
there's a
Snake.
3rd player. There's 3.
Oh, yeah, Greg Stewart's still alive.
Yeah.
Greg Stewart's in the Dorito 3 right now, shooting on the inside, kind of controlling Blake Yarber, but Blake Yarber not going to let Ryan Moorhead move. You know, Blake Yarber playing in the back as the second Dorito, it's interesting to see him play that instead of playing the front.
It's turning to Heat's favor right now.
Yeah, losing Romain Pouzet.
Yep, so Roman gets diced up, so now we got a 3-on-2.
And Moorhead straight away taking advantage, going into the Snake 50.
So Blake Yarber missing Ryan Moorhead. Ryan Moorhead gets in the 50 Snake. Now he's going to shoot down the wire. Ooh, and a nice little battle on the Snake side, and Ryan Moorhead gets bounced on the hopper. You don't see that every day. And Sam Monville in the Snake in the Dorito corner, right behind Greg Sewers. I like that combo. Oh, nice catch. The Icon player, number 28, gets diced up in the face by Ryan Moorhead. And Blake Yarber is going to be left all alone.
And wow. So hey, we're almost having a private joy party here as Maximus is sitting down on the stairs watching the game. So this is an old Joy Division style.
And Knut is here as well.
Yeah. Oh, Knut's here as well.
Yeah.
Saban, what do you think Icon needs to do in this next point to come back?
Well, they should somehow put pressure on Moorhead.
Yep.
It's difficult to shoot that guy in the break because you have to take a big chance. You know, standing without any bunkers in the middle and shoot him. You can do it, but you really have to take a chance there. But if you can get really, really fast to the Dorito back, you can contain him a little bit. So.
And here we go, Breakout SPA versus Edmonton Impact. Edmonton Impact looking extremely strong, sending JC all the way into Snake 2. But Duchene matches on Breakout SPA, and it looks like Eric Wunsch is going to be shot off the break. So Breakout SPA loses a player early in the game.
Yeah, but hey, JC just got a 1-for-1, not JC, but the guy in the corner, so JC's out now.
So and Archie gets shot. Archie, a fantastic player, plays for San Antonio X Factor. Him dying early in this point is not going to help them at all.
So 3-on-3?
Yeah, and Justin Rabikov trying to contain the Snake 2.
J-Rob's got to get out of that cake before he gets shot in the pack.
You really sit like shit in that one.
Saban, you play that cake. How hard is it to stay alive in there?
It's like fucking hard.
Yeah.
But they're losing Archie, I think, on the other side.
No, that's Grayson Goff.
Grayson Goff losing Grayson.
So Rainey Stanzak in the Snake in the Dorito corner for Edmonton Impact shoots Grayson Goff cross field. And you see Duchene kind of rapping, trying to contain J-Rab, trying to shoot that shot. Oh, and he lets J-Rab out of there. That was not good. That gives J-Rab a lot more freedom to move down the Snake
He can breathe now.
Yep, and you see Duchene number 8 for Breakout SPA shooting on the inside. He's got a Snake corner. They're losing most of their Dorito side. Oh, wow, and Impact just putting the heat on him. Rainey Stanzak, here comes J-Rab with the highway move. He's going to switch up, and he's going to shoot Duchene a few times. Oh, wow, Duchene gets shot and falls into the dirt. And J-Rab pulls out that point for Edmonton Impact.
A couple of good ones in the ribs.
Yeah. I mean,
it's always nice.
That's always a nice little wake-up call. Now, Impact, they've been winning just amazing this whole season, not even dropping points at some tournaments. What do you think, Saban? You think they're going to win it?
Yeah. Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
They're in a flow.
Yeah, they're in a great rhythm
right now, yeah.
And here's the replay. J-Rab sees Duchene go inside, dices him up, puts him in the dirt, and J-Rab's going to walk it out. So Icon steps back on the field. You see Combs' brother right there. So one Comb plays on Tontons, one Comb plays on Icon.
Icon, yeah.
Hulk.
They both wear green. They both look like Ninja Turtles out there. And Houston Heat staying with the same starting 5, but they lose Chad George off the break.
Moorhead does it again.
And Moorhead is alive.
Yep. So Moorhead gets in the Snake 2. Oh, and Combe gets shot at the second Snake.
No, that's not cool.
Gravelon.
Bilou. And they're not containing Moorhead. If you don't contain Moorhead, then...
Moorhead's got that long flowing hair, just like he flows down the Snake.
The American headband.
Yeah, you got to shoot him. He wears that headband when he goes to sleep, actually.
Oh, but they shoot. Who is that on the other side?
Oh, it looks like Greg Sewers.
Greg
Sewers just caught one. So he's going to walk off the field.
He's up in the snake 50.
Yeah.
And LJ Woodley comes out behind Ryan Moorhead. And Coombe goes in the snake for Icon.
It's Bilou, it's Gruff, it's Bilou, it's not Coombe.
I think it's 4 Icon against 3 Heat.
Yeah. Again, but again, are they going to be sloppy again? Because, well, Heat has this great position into the snake 50.
Yeah, and I like the way Moorhead... Yeah, you know, Saban, we talked about this earlier, the way Moorhead kind of just stays alive.
Oh, and they shoot the corner here, so now he's all alone.
4 Icon.
Yeah, so now the snake has to go and get him.
The problem is he's protected by the Dorito corner.
And I don't know what the Dorito side's doing.
No, they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
They just have to push up there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They need to get down the field.
Yes, they are now. The Romance going to Dorito 3.
Oh, nice catch. Ryan Moorhead right in the face. That's going to hurt. And now Chad.
Just a matter of time, actually.
Yeah, Sam Monville just left in the corner. He's about to get punished. Here comes the French. Oh, but Blake Yarber gets shot cross field by LJ Woodley.
No, he got shot by him. There's only one player left. It's the only players left.
Yeah.
He shot him.
They got to the Dorito corner.
So, and here is the mugging coming.
They have to push it up.
Yeah, I don't know what Icon's doing. They're letting Sam Monville do whatever he wants.
Sitting down.
Oh, wow, and Sam Monville's going to just get diced up right in the center. He doesn't see that.
Finally, it took a while.
Yeah, but he takes out Roman Pouzet on the move.
Yeah.
Kind of a sloppy closing by Icon.
You don't, you have to push it up. As soon as you get the power play, you have to push up because you don't want the players to, get into a good defense.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely saw, Icon kind of slow playing it, but like you're saying, Saban, they were in the power situation. They should have just ran down the field.
You have to do that. And what you see on Moorhead right here, even though he was, Yarber was really pounding the snake, he was just getting out, shooting back.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that. As long as there's paint on the bunker, they just sit still, wait.
Yeah.
But Moorhead, take a little bit more chance. And,
Yeah,
he makes it good.
He rolls the dice a little bit, and that's kind of the difference between the experienced pro paintball players and kind of like the new ones. The old ones kind of understand the game a little bit more.
Yeah.
So here we go, Breakout SPA versus Edmonton Impact. And let's see if Breakout SPA can put something together. J-Rab loves playing that ghost position. He sits in the open.
He saw Saban do it. So.
Yeah, Saban, you've kind of been doing it all day for
He's smaller.
He's smaller. Yeah, he is.
But I think you've been playing twice as long as him.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, but Archie Montemare not having the greatest match. He gets shot again going up the Dorito side.
Is it 5 against 4?
Yep. And you see Duchesne right now in the Snake 2 for Breakout SPA, trying to shoot J-Rab on the inside shot, just not being able to get it due to that 50 Dorito being in the way.
And JC trying to shoot his mirror.
Oh, but Eric Wunsch, the big German, he just cruises down the Doritos and goes straight into Dorito 2. Uh-oh, and we're about to see some magic happen. Duchesne's trying to get wild.
Too bad.
And Duchesne gets cocky and
it's
gets
5 against
blasted.
3 now.
That was a rush move on Duchesne's part.
Yeah, just keep it low in the snake. You'll survive.
Oh, and JC shooting crossfield, trying to shoot Grayson Goff's shoe in the corner. Seems like Impact just has such a steady game, They just play so well as a team. You see Omet in the Dorito corner. You see Yakimak in the Dorito 3 already. They're just playing as a squad. They're not risking bodies. They're going to close it out properly.
There comes the corner.
Oh, the highway move. J-Rab comes cross field to try to get some blood. And he puts it on him. So Eric Wunsch is going to wear it all the way back to the pit.
Nice catch.
Man, I mean, Impact. I've never seen a team play this dominant. I mean, they are just playing so fantastic together. They don't lose bodies. They run down the field. Well, I mean, we haven't seen an Impact like this in years.
Well, it's really amazing that, it's really hard to shoot them in the break.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing differently. They're not running faster than anybody or... I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, they don't even have some of the fastest guys in the league.
No.
So I don't even understand how nobody could shoot them off the break. They stay 5 alive. JC runs to the snake every single point. I mean, it's not like they're giving you anything different. They run the same plays over and over again.
Yeah.
That's good for him to scout up here.
It's really good. Yeah. See a lot of stuff up here.
Yeah, and so here we go again. Icon on the right, Heat on the left. Saban, who do you think is going to win this point?
And they still didn't shoot Moorhead. Come on. Oh, they shot the corner,
definitely looks like Heat going to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yarber gets
two
shot
of the
off the
icon
break.
guys in the break. It's 5-on-3 right now.
Yeah, and like Saban, like you said, Moorhead just playing so
4-on-2.
dominating
Yeah.
with 50 Snake. He just keeps shooting. It doesn't matter who's shooting at him.
No.
He keeps battling.
And if you give him a chance to go bunker somebody, it just comes directly.
He's one of those teams, you give him an inch, they'll take a whole mile.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll run straight down the field. Oh, and it seems like the Icon player just caught one on his hopper. That was Colm in the Snake Temple.
5-on-2 right now.
5-on-2, and it seems like, Heat's doing the same kind of style Impact is, closing as a team.
5-on-1.
5-on-1, and Romain
Now
is
it's
trying
the time to
Rowan
throw the towel.
Poutet catches it,
Yeah.
and there goes the towel.
The problem with Icon is, and even though they made 1 point, the problem with Icon every time is if they don't shoot Ryan Moorhead is going to go up to Snake 50 and shoot everybody. And that's...
Yeah, you have to adapt, and
Sebastian, if they win this, they're your opponents.
Yeah,
so look
yeah.
very well, look good.
well, actually, as long as you know that he's there, then you can adapt your game plans to that.
Yep.
Maybe not putting too much focus on shooting on him, but just as long as you know he's there, you have to take the bunkers where he can't push you too hard.
And you see Moorhead, he just doesn't stop.
Look.
His wheels are in the
Boom.
dirt.
Yeah.
He goes
And
straight
three.
into the 50,
Yeah.
doesn't even shoot his gun, just looks for the openings. Right when he gets in there, he starts blasting away.
That's a good way to catch him between 2 and 3.
And here we
That's a
go,
good way to catch
Impact
him.
versus Breakout Spa, 2-0 lead for Impact.
JC
Oh,
getting
wow.
shot off the break.
And that's the first
another
time.
one.
That's the first time. Oh no, the ref leaves
3.
him in.
Huh?
So JC is not shot off the break.
I changed it.
But they did lose 2 off the
Decision.
break.
So it looks like Rainey Stanzak fills out to Dorito's side. J-Rab comes out behind JC. It's a 3-on-5 right now.
3-on-4, 3-on,
Yeah,
no,
3-on-4 now.
5-on-2, 5-on-2.
Yeah.
So 5-on-2 actually, and that's a 5-on-1.
Oh wow! It looks like Impact might lose
Justin on it by
their second
himself.
point of the tournament.
Yeah, that's the second point they lose in this
Yep.
tournament.
So J-Rab getting shot on top of his hopper by Archie Montemayor across field. Dushin's going to go close it out for them and hit that buzzer. And Impact loses their second point of the entire tournament.
You don't
I mean,
want to
what a nice record.
Yeah. You don't want to give J-Rab some slack to play around because he's going to pick you off one
Yeah.
after one.
Yeah,
So you
it's
just
possible.
have to push up there and go get him.
Yeah, definitely the Impact players are really skilled when it comes down to those 2-on-4s, those 1-on-3s.
Yeah.
I mean, they run a lot of crazy drills. I know Dave Baines, being the experienced pro paintball player he is and multi-world champion, he definitely works with Impact extremely well in that. And they have one of the best owners and coaches in the game, Bart Yakmak.
Yeah.
He just puts so much time and energy into that team. So when
And
they
money.
come out here, they're prepared.
Do you think he's not here because of the small bunkers in the middle?
Actually, Dave Baines not here because his wife's pregnant and he's due any day.
So that's the excuse.
That's the excuse that they've been giving everybody.
I think he looked at the game plan, on the field layout, and
Yeah.
hey guys, I don't think I can make it this tournament.
Yeah, so Dave kind of gave out a nice excuse, but congratulations to Dave if he's watching on your new child. And here we go, GI Houston Heat versus Icon.
This is a point Icon needs.
And once again, Ryan Moorhead right into the
Yeah.
snake too.
Oh, and they're doubling up on the small bunker.
Yep. Icon just can't seem to stop him. They have no defense against this snake.
Nope.
Blake Yarber plays on the inside this point behind Roman Poutet in the Dorito Temple. I like that move. Gravelon gets in the snake too.
Tries to get in the snake 2. There he goes. He's in the snake 2 now. But can he do the damage that he has to do?
Oh, wow, and he is just stacked on the snake side. They got Ryan Moorhead in snake 2, LJ Woodley in snake 1, Chad George in snake corner.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice line there.
Yeah. I mean, in this type of layout, that is just one of the most dominant things you can have.
Not really sure. I wouldn't like to have 3 people in the same line.
No. But I have on on the insert.
Oh, it looks like LJ Woodley caught one on his goggles, or maybe it's a little rub.
I think it looks like he got it in a hopper. You see in the front of the hopper?
Yeah.
It's yellow and it's splashed on his goggles.
So let's see if the ref's going to
But
check
yeah,
it.
it's a ref looking right on him.
Yeah, no, I guess it's rub then.
Must be
So
rub.
Icon matches Heat. They have a snake corner as well now, snake 1 and a snake 2. And it looks like both teams are exactly matched.
Yeah,
on
who's
the
going to
field.
drop the first body?
They got the Icon got Dorito 2. That's the difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's got Dorito 1.
And you see Ryan Moorhead kind of slow playing, waiting for that move. He wants to shoot on the inside and get into that 50 snake.
He want to come. charging on the highway.
Yeah, Ryan Moorhead wants to step on the pedal. He listens to Leonard Skinner. He's all about his American pride. He just wants to pin it as much as he can. Oh, and the ref wipes off the rub off LJ Woodley's goggles.
Yeah, how about the hopper?
Might be a sticker.
Maybe it's a brand. Yeah, it might be a sticker.
Yeah. And Chad George kind of getting pinched in that snake corner. You see him playing tight with his gun up. But Woodley does the little back end blowout and playing out the back end of the snake.
Romain Pouzet getting shot in Dorito 3. And they lose the corner at the same time.
They lose Blake Yarber.
Yeah, but Bilou now, if he's smart, he stands up, he can shoot him.
Yeah.
Shoot him, come on, shoot him.
Uh-oh, and now he realizes they have a 50 snake. Moorhead's going to try to go stab him right now.
He's going to try to stab him, but I would have...
Oh, and here comes Ryan Moorhead with the stab, and the ref calls both players out.
Nobody's protecting him. What are you guys thinking?
No. So Icon feels in the snake too, but so does Houston Heat.
Heat losing the guy on the Dorito side?
Yeah.
No, they have a 3-1.
Yeah.
They still have a Dorito 1, but...
Yeah, so it's up to that guy.
Yep, and LJ Woodley matches up in the snake 2 with Icon. Both players have a snake corner. Oh, and Chad George comes on the inside. Saban, like you said, you like that move.
Yeah.
You can kind of control a little bit more.
It's easier to protect the guy in the snake.
Yeah.
There's Dorito 3. Dorito 3 for...
Yeah, and you see the Icon player kind of figuring out what shot he wants, and he lets Greg Sewers go. Uh-oh. Houston Heat gets an Icon Dorito.
And he doesn't see that there's a Dorito, and it's the Dorito that shoots.
So Houston Heat getting into Icon's Dorito, shoots cross field. They're able to shoot out Icon's 50 snake. He had no idea he even got in there.
Icon did just right. You know, they're going to lose this point. They know it because, you know, the amount of Heat players left on the field. So if you can try to make that surprise move, you could change the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we've seen a lot of teams out here win 2-on-4s and 2-on-5s, you know, with these break open moves, like Saban said. Here's the replay. Cravalon goes inside for just a second with no support from his back end, and Ryan Moorhead just crushes down the field. He sees the opening. Saban, like you said, you don't have that support on the inside to shoot him. He just comes and gets him every time.
Yep.
So Impact 2-1. Breakout spot finally drawing some blood.
They bounced Impact losing 1.
And there comes a 1-for-1.
Breakout losing 2.
And that's a 1-for-1.
Breakout spot gets a 1-for-1 on Duchesne sliding in the 50 snake with a hit.
And that almost was wiping then. Almost if he slide in, then...
And JC gets shot for Impact. So now J-Rap stays in the small cake.
Is it 3-on-3 or how many Impact guys are there?
1, 2.
Oh, and Archie
3.
goes right into the Dorito 2 for Breakout spot. You know, still on the attack, trying to get some G's for his team. And right now it's a 3-on-3.
Yeah, 3-on-3.
Oh, but Archie gets waxed. He's going to get shot right in the goggles.
Oh,
wow.
Sloppy from the Dorito shot. That was sloppy.
Wow, Grayson Goff kind of getting a little too excited right there, pushing the envelope when he didn't need to. He goes in, plays over the top, and gets blasted.
I probably saw that the game was about to lose it, so took a chance.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Well, it's 2-on-3, but I mean, standing up in a snake when you're down a body is not a good idea. I mean, dive.
It's Impact, so you know that they're going to chew you up anyway, so why not take a chance?
Yeah.
And you see, you know, Yakimak shooting crossfield, doesn't realize that here comes a breakout spot player, and now he's going to shoot crossfield.
The breakout spot player has been shot.
I mean, we've talked about this over and over again. The Impact players, when it comes towards the end of the game, they just watch over each other. They put it together so well. I mean, Tontons, we saw you guys, you know, come out here and just steamroll through teams.
It's really crucial that you watch each other on the games, so everybody have the guns on the right directions.
Yep. And everybody's got each other's backs.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So it just takes a second, and all of a sudden everybody looking in the same direction.
What did you guys do differently coming into this event that you guys are playing so well?
The only thing we knew that the corner Dorito side was going to run either corner or Dorito 1 every game.
Okay.
So we put a cannon there, me.
Yeah. And we definitely know you're one of the best shooters in the game still. You've been one of the best shooters in the game since I was about 7.
Yeah.
So definitely haven't lost your touch there.
No.
And here we go, Houston Heat on one side and Icon on the left.
Well, actually, Max yesterday said you're 62 now. So,
Yeah,
but that he said it. He said it.
That's
He said
a little
it.
aggressive. Savon's still probably one of the
He's
top
just
players.
behind me.
I know. While he's 55, he
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
say too much.
Maximus has been playing just as long as Savon, I think.
Yeah, he's not fresh.
And here we go, Houston Heat with 2 in the snake.
Losing.
Icon dropping bodies like flies.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Houston
Oh,
Heat.
and Woodley catching something.
Yep. So Woodley trying to stunner step out of the snake. He ends up getting caught, but Chad George just comes in. Blake Yarber gets shot, and Icon calls the point.
It's pretty easy to, to be sloppy when you have that dominance
Yeah.
in the beginning
Yeah.
of the field. You want to do something,
Yep.
you want to run through or something
Yep.
like that, and then you catch one.
Well, it's something you guys have done a lot this year. I mean, you were winning up. I remember a point where you're up against Impact and you're 4-on-2 and you throw away bodies and then you lose that point.
Yeah,
I remember that point.
I don't know if you just don't change it enough because sometimes you have a role and you think that okay, we do the same thing, but sometimes when you're in a role, you have to be able to do the changes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they have to do the changes.
Yeah.
And we definitely see Tontons, you guys play those open spots, those gaps. We see you sit in the open kind of and ghost in the back, shooting those lanes, understanding where they're going to go. Did you guys practice that a lot in practice, those shots off the break?
The shots off the break you practice a lot, but sit in the open, you just have to be cool enough
Exactly.
and know
Yeah.
that okay, I might be hit.
Yeah.
So what?
It's definitely the experience comes into play when
Yeah.
you're going to take those shots.
If you put a newbie there,
Yeah.
you'll be nervous and miss
Exactly.
the shot.
So here we go. Impact on the right, breakout spot on the left. And there you see J-Rab and Rainey Stanzak playing the ghost shot. J-Rab
doubling up on the bunker there.
Oh, wow. But Rainey Stanzak gets
Finally,
caught.
they got him.
And that's exactly what we just talked about. He kind of over-rushed the move. You saw him jump into the temple, and then he got waxed. So Rainey Stanzak walks off the field first for Impact. JC gets shot in the hopper going into Snake 2. So Impact losing 2 players quite quickly.
Looks like 4 against 3.
Yep.
Yeah,
And Dushin's
and
going to wrap
Dushin
in.
is gonna
J-Rab
wrap
better
it.
watch his pack.
Yeah.
If J-Rab's not careful, he's going to get
Just
shot
with
in
the
that
inside
pack.
now we can feast on those 2 guys over
Yep.
there.
Yeah, no, and he will. Look, it's one.
Oh,
wow.
So Dushin's going to try to shoot J-Rab's pack. He's still staying on the lane. He just can't seem to get
And
it. The ref goes in to check him. Oh, wow. Both Impact players playing extremely tight right now. Not letting anything go to chance.
No, they got a thunderstorm over there.
It's amazing to see the Impact players being able to stay alive with Dushin in the 50 snake. Those cakes are extremely small.
Yeah, they have to contain Archie Montemayor because, as soon as they let him go, he will push on the Dorito side.
Exactly.
And they will push them.
And J-Rab trying to put pain in and cuts out to the left cake, coming snake side. Dushin doesn't see him move. Oh, but Dushin shoots Yakimak in his pack.
yeah.
The ref's going to go to
yeah,
check him.
and but now he still thinks that he's in the small cake as he went to the God bunker.
Yeah. That was a really good move.
Good move. That's how we
Yep.
will get lost.
So Dushin kind of losing J-Rab now. He found him a little bit coming over the top. So most of the Impact players on the snake side, they're down to just 2 players. J-Rab shooting inside. Both players looking inside, actually.
Finally, Archie get his gun going.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, but getting shot while going there.
Oh, wow. Archie just kind of falling apart this match. He keeps getting shot going up that Dorito side. Dushin staying on J-Rab. You know what? I think Impact might be able to pull this one out.
4-on-2?
Yeah,
we'll
Breakout
see.
has to get one up in them, to try to break open.
Yeah, there Grayson Goff trying to spread the field open.
Yeah.
You see J-Rab staying on Dushin. Oh,
He's up
Grayson
there.
Goff, excellent move. Now it's going to put pressure on J-Rab going up into the M like Saban said. Saban right now is Grayson, he has that shot on J-Rab. I'm surprised he hasn't taken it. Oh, there it is.
There's one. And now
J-Rab
it's
gets
one
his
left.
wig split. Now we're left with a 3-on-1. Oh, wow. And Yakimak shoots one. Now it's a 1-on-2, but then he gets shot in his hopper.
Yeah. On
Wow.
this snake side, it's so much easier just to run down people because you have no coach here.
Yeah.
On the other side, you have to play much more careful. But here, just to go.
I mean,
go
just
get
like
that
you
guy.
said, Impact will chop you up if you give them any inch.
Yeah.
And they almost pulled that out. I mean,
No, they're
Breakout
still
Ball was
alive.
getting real sloppy, though,
Yeah, I
towards the
know.
closing.
I know, but they traded every time. And hey, look, they were 5. There's 3 alive. Which
So
means they
this
were
has
5.
been the toughest match so far for Impact this tournament. They've already won 2 points. They've already dropped 2 points.
I haven't dropped that much points
No,
the
no
entire
tournament,
tournament.
no,
Yeah,
I think
tournament
so.
last
Yeah.
tournament they haven't. I think they dropped 2 points in the entire tournament last time.
So you see J-Rab right here on the replay, like Saban said, huge move coming out to the temple. It switches up the play, so Dushin has no idea where he goes, but they still fall short and lose the point.
Well, let's see if Icon can do something now. Yeah. Or is it all GI Houston?
Could be the last point.
Could be the last one. It'd be good if they score another point, Icon, because then they go up in rankings. Oh.
Yeah, and you see Ronnie Dizon getting some spins for GI Houston. He gets called off the break. He got shot going in the snake. Ryan Moorhead playing behind him with Chad George.
Finally got one of the Heat players off the break. They finally did. Yeah. It's about time.
I don't know about switching that up. I mean, he was on a pretty good roll. Yeah. I would have stuck with the same players.
But it's good to try to get Moorhead, save his body a little bit.
Yeah.
Save his body a little. He's not that young anymore.
Saban knows about saving his body.
Yeah.
Saban takes care of his. I'm sure your Europeans don't eat much. You guys stay lean.
Oh, but that's because of the Swedish knackebröd.
Oh, and Ryan Moorhead with a huge move into the snake, too. Now he's going to put pressure on the Dorito side. And Icon already losing a body, so it's 4-4 right now.
And again, I don't like the snake. Look at them. They're not shooting. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, Blake Yarber getting shot out of the Dorito side for Icon leaves that Dorito side pretty open and leaves Roman Puzé by himself.
And the only one fighting is Jan, and I mean, that's not good.
Yeah, Ryan Moorhead slow playing it in the snake.
Yeah, they have no rush to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, right now they're up on points. There's 4 minutes left. They're not going to waste any time.
But they're going to waste all the time.
Yeah, they're going to wasting time as far as like trying to go for field.
However, I think you can never tell Moorhead to sit down and take it easy.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to put the brakes on these front players. I think a lot of them, they're always just antsy. They want to win games no matter what. Yeah. That's why you need those role players in the back to control them. But he's been playing so long. He's experienced. He knows exactly what to do in this situation. And you see Chad George shooting cross field, and he shoots the Dorito player. So Chad George gets
Icon loses guys. It's 4 Heat against 3 Icon right now.
Chad George with an amazing shot cross field. Oh, and it looks like Ryan Moorhead broke some paint, so he's going to battle swap that out real quick. Oh, man, this Icon player is playing a little risky, trying to battle over the top.
He's trying to surprise the corner there Yep. But it's the corner now to move up. I don't know why he's not moving up. That's the whole question now.
Take it easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there they go. He heard me.
Yeah.
So Houston Heat still with a strong 4 alive on the field with good field position. Icon loses another player, so it's going to be a 4-on-2.
Yeah, it's game over.
Saban calling it quits.
Yeah, and there it goes. Loader shot on him. They don't see it yet, but
Icon with both players in the snake.
That's
I'm
another
expecting
loader,
the punishment.
and there it is.
Oh, and Ryan Moorhead with a nice little 2-pack.
So Icon makes it to the spots. They shoot one off the break, and they let GI Houston Heat get back into it.
Yeah, I mean, it hurt them losing Blake Yarber early. The kid's got fantastic gun skills in the Dorito, and losing him, Roman Puzé lost his backup, wasn't able to do much, and he gets shot, and now the entire Dorito side's open.
And sometimes when you come as a guest player, it's different for Yarber maybe coming up. If he's the only guy, landing in, his mind is to cover for all his friends in the team. If he just got one more guy with him, then it's much easier because he knows that he can depend on his, if he brings over a teammate or something like that.
Exactly. And it's hard too when you have these European teams bring in American players. Not only is there a language barrier, but there's also that pressure of they're bringing over here. They're being brought over here to shoot everyone.
Yeah.
And it kind of puts a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
How difficult was it for you to adapt to Tontons last year because of the French?
Well, we just have to learn French. And then, no problem after that.
Hey, merde.
Yeah. There we go. Impact on the right. Breakout spawn on the left. Dushin goes straight into Snake 2. Catches no heat.
Out. And there comes a 1-for-1. Breakout.
Wow. Archie Montemayor getting pulled on the 1-for-1 from one of the Breakout Spawn players. Grayson Goff comes out to the Dorito side.
And this is what Impact needed.
Breakout up in the 50 Snake.
Oh, and J-Rab gets in the Snake 1 for Impact. We haven't seen that much this tournament. J-Rab got that purple beanie on trying to slice around the field. Let's see if Dushin can shoot him out.
But Dushin's not shooting the
shooting the deck,
Yeah, there's a cross shot right now. Dushin's not shooting, and because of that, Impact takes advantage and goes right into the Dorito 2. and you see them moving down the field so fluidly. They really understand this layout.
It's for 4 impact against 3 breakout.
Yeah.
And right now, J-Rab's just chilling in the snake 1, not wasting, not wasting his body, not going to just run down the field.
They shot the impact player on the other side.
3-on-3 right
now.
Oh,
wow. So now we have a 3-on-3 right now.
Yeah, and now Duchine, Duchine. No, you got him. Don't worry, he's dead.
You see the 50 snake player on the breakout? He still thinks he's there.
Yeah, and that's why he's shooting them.
Yeah, so he's waiting for the...
So Duchine trying to look...
Oh! Nice catch, nice catch.
Duchine looking around, getting sloppy.
Too curious.
He gets shot in the head.
And you don't do that against Impact. That costs you the game.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that was a little risky, kind of just looking around like that, and he got headpiece. So now Impact with 3-on-2.
So which is a shame, but he was still thinking he was there, and he should. And
yeah. I mean, sometimes
maybe he heard something from the coaches, and he wanted to look around what's going on.
Exactly, Saban. I think he was just trying to do a little too much, trying to listen to figure out what's going on instead of just playing his game.
Yeah, but you don't come out 4 times watching at the same height.
Nope.
Then that's saying like, "Hi guys, I'm here. Shoot me." So and of course,
and you see J-Rab just cruising down the field. Oh, J-Rab plays in the open gap, trying to shoot Grayson cross field. Grayson playing low.
Grayson smart, moving back.
J-Rab just figuring out every lane right now. Oh, and J-Rab gets shot, shoots him.
And that's
wow.
And he went out of bounds anyway. So.
J-Rab just putting it together right now, playing sneaky all around the field.
Really sneaky.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that. I like how J-Rab utilizes the angles. He stays in different gaps that players aren't used to seeing, so they don't know where he's at. You know, if you try to just run down the highway or run down the tape, they're so used to seeing that their gun's going to be so ready.
Yeah.
But again, him sitting there when you have him still alive, I mean, he should have picked him up before he shot him.
Yeah.
But, J-Rab's field awareness, it's just amazing.
Yeah. I mean, some of these players, they have so much experience from the PSP, from practices, from playing points after points after points for the last couple of years, playing this format of paintball. You play a lot of paintball. You really understand how to utilize the field. And I think J-Rabbit and the Impact guys really put that together this last year.
Yeah. The only chance to, to beat the American guys that come with all those experience from the PSP is to actually beat them in the prelims.
Yeah.
Because then they don't know the field that good. But I see that a lot of the American guys, they go here earlier and earlier to be able to practice the field.
Yeah. I mean, Impact came out here like 3 days early. They've been out in Europe since Monday, practicing the field at a local field and then coming to the event and practicing for 2 or 3 hours. And like Saban's saying, when you have that much experience on the field, come Sunday, you know it so well. I mean, it's just, it's like one motion, and it's so easy to come down the field. And they're going to step on the field right now due to the Icon game being done.
So maybe this is the last point of the morning bracket. And after this is coming up the one-on-one championship.
Yep.
A quarterfinal, semifinals, and finals. Then we have the one-on-one master, whoever wins. We got all the 4 guys that won, and they have battling it out. Then we'll have the award ceremony.
The one-on-one master championship is going to be a battle.
Yeah, and then we're going to have the EPBF championship prize ceremony. And then we're starting off with CPL semifinals. That's you guys.
Yep.
That's
against, I
the
think,
Tontons.
Houston Heats.
Yeah, I think so. About 1 o'clock, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Houston Heat moves on, and Icon getting knocked out. Camp Carnage getting knocked out. So a lot of teams already getting knocked out.
Polar Bears getting knocked out.
Yep, Polar Bears got knocked out. So now we're about to see who's going to get knocked out between Impact and Breakout Spot.
I'd love to see an Art Chaos Impact guy. That's game. That's going to be fun.
Would be a battle.
That's going to be a battle.
Yep.
Because I know
Battle of the Giants.
Battle of the Giants. Hey, they in the last time they met was at the PSP, and that's where Art Chaos won.
Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe a little bit payback. And again, you lost against Heat in the prelims.
It was
so now it's
really
payback.
Tough game. So it's going to be a tough game.
Tough
game again.
The way you guys have been playing though, Saban, I think that you guys now have such a good gel and good breakout. I think that you guys are, might be able to go to play for first.
You got Frank
second.
now. You didn't have Frank in the first game.
Yeah, I think though we have to change it up.
Okay.
Because they got Trosen checking us out.
Yeah.
He knows every move we do. So if we change it up a little bit, or at least have a backup plan for changing, then
That's
yeah,
not,
yeah,
yeah,
you
but
might
backup
take it.
plan is not Pascal's strength.
No.
I'm sorry, I know him for a long time.
I know. I'm gonna go with this, and that's
Yeah,
how it is.
yeah.
So here we go. Breakout Spa on the right, Impact on the left. This could be for a game point.
Oh, it looks like Machine had
Impact
a...
losing
Oh,
one.
wow. And Nick LeBlanc gets shot off the break. So he's going to walk off the field early.
Referee running for.
Oh, and
Breakout.
another
No.
one. They lose another one. That's 2 they lost.
Is it 3 Impact right now?
Yeah, 3 Impact against 5.
Yep. And you see Duchesne already in the 50 snake.
Yeah.
JC knows he's there. He's just waiting. You see JC on the screen just waiting for Duchesne to pop out. His gun's already waiting there. It looks like the Breakout Spa snake corner is not even shooting down the wire, so it's going to give JC a lot more
Yeah, he should
freedom.
push the pressure on the snake.
Yep.
Snake tower.
Oh,
to,
and Rainey Stanzak gets
go the
shot
highway.
across field. So now there's only 2 players left for Impact. It's a 5-on-2 right now, and JC just got
5-on-1.
shot by Duchesne.
Oh, that's it. Justin
5-on-1,
Babakov.
just J-Rab left.
We got ourselves a game.
Yep, this is actually a battle. Breakout Spa doing phenomenally well against the powerhouse team Impact. And Duchesne playing in the gap, he's going to go get it. And Duchesne playing in the gap, he goes and shoots J-Rab. He goes to hang the flag.
Good.
Wow. Saban, we have a
4-3.
battle.
Yeah, we have
I
a battle.
was not expecting this. I was expecting a 5-0 from Impact, like everybody was saying.
Yeah,
Not
actually.
that Breakout Spa's not a good team, but they're just playing so good.
And
they're actually
you know,
coming
their
in.
breakouts, Archie Montemayor, who doesn't even survive that long bunch of the game. So,
Yep, and now we have Maximus Lundqvist joining us. We have the Swedes up here.
hello,
Fantastic play by Saban.
Showing a little Sweden love up here.
Yeah.
Joy Division legends, Maximus Lundqvist, Saban. How long have you guys been playing together for?
like 100 years?
Yeah.
102, I think.
At least 100 dog years.
100 dollars. I mean, you guys used to play, you know, when there was 7-man. You guys played back in the day. You guys played X-Ball. You guys have played so long together. You guys seen the sport transition so much. It's good to see you guys up here together.
Thank you.
So here's
Thank
the replay. JC shooting on the inside. It's just him and J-Rab left here. Duchesne comes out wide. And as JC tries to come snap him, that's when Duchesne puts some paint on him. And,
So how did you go? Have you played your game match?
Yeah, we played against a French team. Lost in overtime.
Okay. That's
lost
shitty.
in overtime. And this is right
Yeah.
where Duchesne kind of comes wide, puts some paint on JC, and JC gets shot in the face.
I watched Duchesne play a lot, and he is a very smooth player.
Yep.
He's got such a feeling.
Yep, Duchene's actually
Yeah.
been one of the top 5 snake players this year. We've been talking about him all season. Him, Legrand from Camp Carnage, Kevin Coombe, and of course JC from Impact. So we've seen some great snake players out here in the CPL division. So it's 4-3 right now. Impact having a struggle. You know, they haven't been faced with so much this season out here in the Millennium.
That's the problem sometimes when you you know, you have this flow.
Yep.
You're playing 5-0, 5-1, 5-1 maybe, and then you meet a better opponent, and you're not ready for that.
Yep. And I think Breakout Spot definitely is doing something that most teams haven't. They're playing a little bit different off the breakout, not giving Impact so many guys to shoot.
Yeah.
And it's hurting Impact's breakout. But let's see if Impact can kind of end this right now, or Breakout Spot could tie it up.
Oh, JC getting shot off the break. They're going to
He's
wow.
losing one.
So
Looks
JC
like
gets shot off the break, and Duchesne
5-8.
makes
No. It's 4-4.
Duchesne losing the.
Yep, so Duchesne gets shot for Breakout Spa. Archie Montemayor shooting from the Dorito Temple. Oh, wow.
3 on breakout.
So
Four
Breakout Spa with
Impact.
only 3 alive now.
Yeah.
Breakout
with
has
4.
to push. That's the problem for Breakout now.
Yep.
246 to push.
And you see J-Rab cut out to the snake
Yeah.
side. The last thing you want to do is let J-Rab in the snake right now.
Yeah,
So
this-
Archie Montemayor shooting that snake lane. He doesn't want to let J-Rab go.
Trying to contain him.
Looks like Grayson Goff up in the Doritos for Breakout Spa. Oh, wow. Breakout Spa loses another player. Oh, but Impact loses Yakimak in the Dorito 1, so it's a 2-on-3.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Texas boys could pull it out for Breakout Spa.
Yeah, the problem from breakout is they have no guy on the snake side.
And J-Rab still thinks that there's a snake. He's staying on the lane, not realizing. And he's going to let Archie fill out all the way to snake side.
Yeah. If
Good
someone
field.
can do it, Archie can.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now Archie Montemayor comes out to the snake side. He's going to balance out the field for Breakout Spa. The ref goes in to check Yakimak in the snake corner, and he gets called clean. So it's a 3-on-2 right now. Impact of basically all three backs. And Breakout Spa with the Dorito 1 and Archie Montemayor in the Snake Temple. The ref goes in to check. Grayson Goff calls him clean. J-Rab and Archie having a nice little battle on the Snake side in the Temples. I mean, two great gun players. Yeah. Both guys with phenomenal gun skills. Those are two guys you definitely don't want to be in a battle with.
If they just can even up the numbers, then they can pull it off. But they got to shoot one more Impact player.
Minute 20 left for Breakout Spa and Impact. I mean, they definitely, Impact's just got to hold off, or Breakout Spa's got to put something together quick. Oh, wow, both Impact players go right down into the Snake.
Double Snake. Archie going
and Archie goes into the Snake 1 and survives. That's a minute left.
1 minute.
Archie's going to play over their top right now. And both Impact players are on the Snake. Let's see if they can stay alive.
And J-Rab gets shot
it's 2-on-2. Now it's a 2-on-2
with
50 seconds left. Archie knows what he's got to do.
Yeah, you have to watch out.
Plays in the gap right now. Archie knows there's a gap, so he's going to play the can. He comes on the inside. He blasts it in the face with a sneaky move. Archie Montemayor with
36. Oh, wow.
They're going to tie it up.
What
Ladies
a game.
And gentlemen, Breakout
Takes a style.
with 30 seconds left.
Takes a style, baby. Takes a style.
Holy macaronis, we have a game right now.
Wow. He must have watched Berdnikov do that move.
Wow.
Only midgets can pull off that move.
Archie Montemayor with a slow match and then comes out of nowhere playing with the skill and potential we know he has.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
fantastic.
it feels like Breakout's been winning the last breakouts, like the second half of the day.
What an amazing move.
Okay, so now we are going to have 30 seconds left with a 4-4. It looks like if this game goes, we're going to go into overtime.
Yeah.
Wow. So here's the replay. Archie with the sneaky shot shoots J-Rab in the face and realizes it's a 2-on-2 and there's only a corner. So he's going to just slowly come on the inside. Now this move right here is so hard to do because he knows there's a corner, so he can't give away his position.
Yeah.
And he just waits for the shot like a phenomenal skilled pro paintball player. You don't see this every day.
No.
Probably the coaches on the other side are screaming their asses off too.
Yep. And he just dices him right up the center.
But I think it might have been Joff shooting him crossfields. Because Archie didn't really see the Snake player there.
I mean, phenomenal play, and then goes and hits the buzzard with 30 seconds left.
Is it true that the Texas players are as good as they are because they learn how to shoot a gun when they're 3 years old?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Those guys, they go to paintball practice with shotguns.
Here, son, shoot this.
Yeah, those guys are cowboy gunslingers. Big Texas barbecue eaters. Those guys don't mess around.
Yeah, shoot guns and eat meat. That's all you need to do.
Archie Montemayor and Grayson Goff are 2013 world champions. So right now, they're at the top of their game. You know, they're going into World Cup with the title. Hopefully they can hold it off. So coming out here with that momentum definitely helps.
Definitely. Texas style, baby. Texas style.
Yeah, big country barbecue.
And for Impact losing that 3-on-2,
Yep.
yeah, they got a lot of discussion to do.
That is one thing that we haven't seen Impact do all season. Is one, lose a 3-on-2, and two, lose a point like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen Impact pull off phenomenal plays. That was very uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
So 30 seconds left. Either one team wins or we go into overtime.
Yeah. It's 30 seconds left, right? Yeah.
The breakout ball, all five staying alive. Impact J-Rab, 24 seconds left. It looks like Impact
Rainey got bounced.
15 seconds left. Dushin goes in the Snake. Rainey Stanzak just holding off on the Dorito side. Grayson Goff going up the center. 10 seconds left. They're both going to just play nice and calm. They don't want a chance getting a penalty. And that's it. 3 seconds left. Yeah. And we're going into overtime. Wow.
Still, like you can tell the body language on the Impact. They're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
We're not used to this.
I mean,
this has not happened all
Impact
season.
hasn't had to deal with this type of, difficulty all season out here. So for them, this definitely is, it's a mind game right now. It's how to get them focused. But with a guy like Bart in the pits, he's controlling them. He's not letting anybody scream. He's controlling their emotions, saying, guys, we're still in this. We got an overtime point. Let's give it all.
Yeah.
I mean, even you, myself, we've all been in this situation so many times where it's like, this is it.
Seba, Tonton Joy, 0-4 in the finals, winning 5-4.
I mean, it's something like that. You're not letting them come back.
In France.
Yeah. It's that type of mentality, that fight that you have to be born with. You can't be taught that. not to give up, just to keep fighting.
Yeah.
And it's up to the coach to really bring that out of you.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a 1 minute and 30-second break right now as we go into the overtime point. Breakout Spa versus Edmonton Impact. Saban, Max, who do you guys think is going to win this?
I actually think Breakout's going to take it.
Right now,
because
Breakout.
they're in the moment right now. They got Archie, they're in a roll. And Impact is shocked from that second last point.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
and also, J-Rab and Justin tried something different now because Justin kept getting shot. And then J-Rab got shot instead in this 30-second point. So they're definitely getting desperate there on the snake side.
J-Rab have a few difficulties playing in that cake. He's one of the best players in the world. He definitely knows how to play those gaps. But when you have a team who kind of has your number, they're going to keep putting paint in those same areas that you're playing. You're going to get shot. You got to change things up. So right now we have Breakout Spa taking the field. It looks like Grayson Goff, Archie Montemayor, Eric Wunsch.
Is that Pev down there?
Yep,
I think it's
Pev
Pev
out here from,
Pev, old
from the US.
paintball legend.
Yep, paintball legend.
Pev's paintball.
You got Steve Rabikoff coming out here in the pit. He's just shaking his head. I can see him down there just, freaking out. He hasn't seen this all season.
Yeah, what's going on?
His jaw's dropped. He has no idea what's going on right now.
The crowd is crazy. They're just waiting. What's going on? What's happening?
Everybody is expecting this,
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see Impact have to challenge themselves for once. They've been walking over teams all season. It's been cake for them. They've been eating chocolate cake all season.
But they still got the series, right?
Yeah, they clinched the series yesterday by making it to Sunday. And you see Ryan, the San Antonio X Factor coach, he's out here coaching Breakout Spa.
What's going on now, like time-wise? Why is the break so long?
Because the last game's over, so it's actually a 2-minute break instead of a 1-minute break.
And a timeout.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Impact called a timeout right now. So here we go. This is the overtime point. It's going to be a 5-minute overtime point. Breakout Spa on the right. Edmonton Impact on the left. That was the 1-minute mark. And, oh, wow, it looks like Breakout Spa is not playing Eric Wunsch. And they put in Duchesne on the snake side. And they got Archie Montemayor, Grayson Goff probably going up the middle again. And Impact puts in JC, Yakimak, Rainey Stanzak.
And Leville, right?
And no, LaValle's actually out. It's the other Yakimak. Zach. JC comes out. Oh, wow. Justin Rabikoff getting shot off the break.
Yep.
And one of the Breakout Spa players goes in for a check. He's called clean. Duchesne makes the snake 2.
And Cornell is having a hard time making it.
Cornell gets into the snake 1, though. Oh, it looks like he gets shot in his pack. So, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Impact has already lost 2.
It's 5-on-3.
Wow. It's a 5-on-3 right now for Breakout Spa. Archie Montemayor just slow playing in the Dorito 1, or trying to get it in the Dorito 1. But Rainey Stanzak makes a great move from the temple right into the Dorito 1 for Impact. And Duchesne makes it into Snake 2.
Bear, if the time runs out, I think Impact wins because they have a higher rank.
Is it 1-1 first?
I don't know if they changed that,
but Okay, and now you see Duchesne kind of just looking back, trying to figure out where they're at. Right now, Breakout Spot just needs to stay alive and not get ahead of themselves.
Yeah.
Right now, they can
slowly,
win this game.
Work up from the
exactly. But I mean, Impact's the type of team. We've been saying this the whole match. You don't give them bodies. They will come back and eat you.
Yep. Archie looking to do something.
Yep. Archie playing a little loose right now.
4 meters behind the bunker.
Yeah, for me, I would say Archie stay alive. Let's not get too cocky.
Exactly.
And you see Breakout Spot getting in the Dorito 1, now into the Dorito 2. Duchesne in the Snake 2.
Impact locking down the snake with 2 guys, but only 1 guy locking down the Dorito side. So
both Yakimak's in the corner.
Yeah.
And you see Dorito 1 with Rainey Stanzak. Oh, and Duchesne playing pretty loose in that Snake 1 now. I mean, in that Snake 2. Trying to shoot that inside shot.
I think Breakout should put 1 guy up in the middle, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there you see Grayson Goff come into the Snake 1 right behind Duchesne.
Archie up in the Medusa.
Yep. Archie in that Medusa is kind of risky because if Rainey wraps from that Dorito, he can see him.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a hard bunker to play. And Grayson Goff now shooting cross field, trying to shoot Rainey. He's putting paint on that Dorito 1. Saban, Archie again doing that 4-meter play.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful. He's got to stay alive right now.
Yeah, this is it. Now they moved up the field on the Dorito side. Now they just need to get to the 50 snake to shoot
push
him on the side.
Snake corner.
And Breakout Spa playing as a team. You see Grayson Goff kind of stunner stepping out in the snake one, shooting down the wire, trying to shoot that gap.
One of these snake guys have to help Duchesne or pass him.
Yep, and there's
into
2
the
minutes
50.
left, and Impact's just locking it down. They're not going to give away any inch for any of the Breakout Spa players to shoot at.
2:30 left.
Plenty of time left for Breakout Spa. And you see,
it's only 2 impact players left right now.
It's a 2-on-5 right now, and Rainey Stanzak in the Dorito 1, he's going to try to hold him off. And now we're left with 2-minute mark.
Snake side is open now, so it's just to jump
Yep,
up.
now it's up to
nobody's
Duchesne
covering
to
the
go
snake
close
side.
this out. And Rainey Stanzak just holding out in the Doritos.
Good. Finally.
Oh, wow, and Duchesne gets into the 50 snake. It's not looking good for Impact. Grayson Goff in the snake, too. Duchesne playing low.
Now it's
he
a fantastic.
shoots down the wire.
Now it's a fantastic opportunity to
there
down
it
the
goes.
snake.
One impact player left.
Oh, wow, it is a 5-on-1 right now. Breakout Spa is going to
5-on-1.
close this out. Let's see.
It's a
Breakout Spa is
perfect
going
point
to
for
win,
Breakout.
sending Impact home the first time all season.
4 guys alive. Amazing.
Oh, my goodness. We have just seen history. Impact is out of the Millennium Paris World Cup.
Yeah,
The
like
first
I said,
time all season they lose.
Breakout was in a run.
Saban called it. Breakout Spa was on point. They were in a rhythm. Archie Montemare, Grayson Goff, they don't lose a single player. And
That's really what you want to
do.
do. Like Breakout, they shot the snake runner off the break, and then they stopped going snake. You know, they try to fix it, but instead of keep running and taking a chance, because everyone else
you will
is
get
doing
shot every 5 games.
Yeah, you're gonna get shot sometimes, but you have to keep running.
This is what everyone wanted to see. I mean, we wanted to see Impact go to the finals, but we wanted a match like this. That was a battle. That took every bit of energy Breakout Spa had, but they came out on top. They played as a team. You know, first time all season Impact's faced with that adversity.
What was it?
Really come back from it.
Joff and Montemare won. Was it a 2-on-4 or a 2-on-3?
That was a 2-on-3.
2-on-3. Yeah.
So fantastic. I mean, coming out of nowhere, and the Texas boys coming hot for Breakout Spa, playing just fantastic. Salute to them. And Impact will be going home. Wow.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Wow, Saban, how are you feeling right now?
Yeah,
I mean, you're still in the tournament.
I like this game.
Wow.
This was a really
Congratulations
exciting game.
to Breakout Spa, to the Texas players, to Ryan, the coach. That was fantastic. We will see them later on in the tournament. I am Bear DeGidio, up here with the Joy Division legends.
Saban,
and
Max.
Max, we'll see you guys right back after these commercials.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Playing paintball, when you first play the sport, there's so much to learn. But paintball is a completely mental sport. Every single thing counts. It's win or go home. You cannot afford mistakes. Every single thing you have to do has to be sharp, and it has to be made with your head. And that's why I play paintball. My name is Alex Gray. I play for Portland Uprising, and this is my bio.
Introducing the new Valken VMAX 2 tournament-ready toolless loader. With high feed rates, it's faster than any other loader on the market. The feed paddles have been re-engineered for a more powerful and efficient flow of paint into your gun. We kept the same low-profile, lightweight, durable shell design, and consistent with the VMAX model, jams are still a non-issue. The best part of it all? It's only $99. Valken VMAX 2 loader. Better, stronger, faster.
Wow, I did not see that coming, Maurice.
Me neither.
Fantastic play.
A lot of people don't understand what goes into each and every jersey we create. The machines we use are complex, cunning, and efficient. But more importantly, it takes our imagination, spirit, and passion. HK Army Custom Hardline jerseys, made in the USA. Tested, proven, worn by champions.
And we're back on the CPL field with, of course, the last 4 of this event's one-on-one, and then we'll have the champion of champions. We'll have the 4 winners of the 4 events of the one-on-one contest battle it out to see who's king of the hill. And then, of course, we're going to see Oliver Lang, Kevin Koom, and Mishka, and the one that wins this event. So, well, I think, well, there's a 50% chance or 25% chance it's going to be one of the icon players, because we still have 2 icon players in there, Romain Pouzet and Stefan Delier. So, and of course we've got a few other ones, but this is going to go pretty quickly. So, as I said, it's not Mr. Barlow on the right side, it's Stefan Delier. It's not Barlow, but Mr. Delier on the right side from Icon. Banania, as we call him. As it looks like, or is it Pouzet? No, it's Delier. It's Delier, as I said. So, and this is the best out of 2, I think. So, one-on-one, as I said, it's Stefan Delier, number 21, and the other is Romain Pouzet against the GK Paris guy. I can't remember who that was, but... And of course, all of these 4 are hungry to get the champion's title here. To say, hey, I'm the one-on-one contest leader. And then after that, we'll have the award ceremony for the PBF and the first semi-final for the CPL. Which is going to be a certain GI Houston Heat against a certain Toulouse Tontons. How about a rematch? So for now, nobody's trying anything. I mean, Stefan Delier is just waiting for him to come outside, posting on him. Well, that's a dangerous thing to do, because if he turns around on you, then... Well, 1 minute already gone. So nobody taking any risks. And coming to the M. Now they're mirrored up. Mirrored up in the same bunker. And they're accelerating now. And he got him. He got him. So the first point goes to Mr. Stefan Delier. That's the first point, and then of course now we've got Romain Pouzet, and I think it's a guy from GK Paris, but I can't find his name just as quickly. But I know it's Romain Pouzet on one side against the GK Paris. Now if I can try see if I can find his name.
I'm just slotting in here to your
yes.
Maurice.
So it's Del Rio. There it is, Del Rio. So France against France, GK, 2 CPL players, 1 against each other, 1 from GK Paris, and 1. Now Romain Pouzet is a very aggressive player.
Yes, he was yesterday with the one-on-ones as well.
Yeah, he was. But both of them standing almost shooting through the M, and let's see. Oh, Romain Pouzet diving down a little bit. And this is for all the marbles. This is for the €1,000. So, but there's a 25% chance that it's one of the Icon players, because there's 2 Icon players out of 4 that are still in it.
Yeah, Icon have done really well in the one-on-ones. Yeah. I must say, or speak volumes of their training.
Yeah. Well, they love doing one-on-ones. Remember when I played for them like 6-7 years ago? I remember the drills we did. We did a lot of snap shooting and things like that. So, even though this is not really snap shooting, this is more of laning, but. Oh, both of them moving up.
I think there's going to be an elimination shortly, is the way they're playing. Skip,
yeah.
Poppy toe. 1 minute remaining.
Romain Pouzet is not dumb.
Pouzet hasn't got through to this round clean. He has lost a point getting through, but he's looking strong.
He is, but okay, the GK Paris guy is not somebody he thinks anybody either.
Oh, big move! Yeah, get out of the end, because it was better your shot.
I think he got him.
Yes.
I think he got him. So I think Romain Pouzet won the first one.
We go back now to
so, as I said, I put my money on. Yeah, he is. Now, wouldn't that be a final? Pouzet against Delier, 2 teammates battling it out. Now, I already know. I just talked to Stefan Delier, we call Banania, and he said, well, last night he didn't stop talking to Jan, who he beat. So, hey, how about him beating both of them, and then he's king of the hill in his own team too. So that's a funny thing.
We have again the second point with Manchester Ferb's player.
We have
Barlow. Jake Barlow.
Jake Barlow.
Yeah, so he's the only GB player left remaining in the one-on-one. So I think he's been the most successful GB player so far this year in the one-on-one. So
and
well
guys,
well
don't be
Jake.
fooled. Don't be fooled. It's not Mr. Villeromat on the other side. It's Stefan Delier from Icon. And Stefan Delier, there he is. There he is. And he won the first point, Stefan. So...
Yes, he did. So the advantage is with Stefan.
Yeah. Also, I have to say that it's true that Mr. Delier is a very well-known CPL player. He plays for Icon now, but he used to play for another French team. I can't remember the name that quickly, but he used to play. It's a long time he's been playing CPL. So, and look at Banania, look at what he's doing, and he's doing his backpack. Let's see what the refs are saying.
Now, as dead men, they're able to talk because there's no one else to 1-for-1.
Yeah, yeah, you can talk.
So it's a little bit of controversy who shot who
and
first.
And I think it's Stefan Delier that's...
Yeah, Stefan Delier got shot first, and that means Jake Barlow gets to have another go. Oh, no point.
No point.
So, yeah.
For him, well, he didn't agree with that. He's shaking his head saying, no, I shot him first, but hey, that's the ref's decision. So, and there's Roman Pouzet again, number 333.
Yes.
Don't know why he had to have. I wonder if I have to ask him when we get him up here. Ask him why he has triple numbers on his jersey.
Sometimes because there's another player also. London Tigers has triple numbers, and I asked him why do you have 3 numbers. He went, it's the date of birth of my daughter, and I think, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but I know Roman Pouzet. It's not the date of birth of his daughter. I know it's not because he's not even married.
There must be a reason.
Girls, he's still up for grabs, and as I heard from the ladies around. Roman Pouzet has a great body, so really looks good. He was doing the slide thing yesterday, you know, the slide organization.
Oh yes,
that's
right. At the Millennium event,
yeah.
This final event, we pull out all the stops. We had a foam party, a wet slide. Yeah, he was in
his shorts,
showing pretty much everything on
the
slide.
And by some of the female crowd, that was appreciated.
Yeah, there was lots of whooping.
So, well, hey, kind of late. So Roman Pouzet having to wait now. Oh, and there comes the 10 seconds. So the other guy will probably have to run in. Not even. GK Paris player taking it slow.
Yeah. Dalu of GK Paris.
Yeah, and still standing in the middle. And
players,
that's a dangerous spot to be in.
Both players, guns up on the money, like straight away shooting.
Oh, no. A little bit triple toe. Triple toe. And he's smart enough. Roman's smart enough to know where he's at. So
one-on-one is unlimited paint. You can carry as much as you want.
Or as much you can pay for.
Yeah, as much you can pay for.
Because of course, that's, you know, you win €1,000, but at least with a few cases of paint you're passing. Unless, of course, the team's being very generous with you and, you know, said, you know...
some of these teams are sponsored and there's a few spare boxes here and there.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure since Icon's out, that's a statement thing. And look at this. They're going to go head to head.
GK parry. Delarue is through, so no, it's not an icon.
No? But why does it say 2-1? It doesn't say 2-1. It's one against one.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I was following the scores on the screen. So
yeah, but for me, wasn't it? It's it's one against one. So I can't remember.
We'll move on to the next semi-final. Jake Barlow on your screen, managed to firm. And so the last point was a 0 point, so it's still
1-0 for Delier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. I mean, that's 2 points and they started off, so it can't be 3 on the other one. I mean, so it's 1-1 Pouzet against the GK Paris guy, and it's 1-0 here. So Delier still has a chance, you know, if he puts a ball on him, he's through to the finals. So
Delier walking out to the start gate, smacking his head, getting himself in focus.
Yeah.
Checking that his pots are all right.
Doesn't have a hit somewhere. So that's, yeah. And again, it's not Pouzet Delarue. It's Stefan Delier against Barlow.
They're looking, Jake's deciding not to shoot, not to give himself away. And he got a bounce there as well, Jake Barlow.
Yeah. And he got him.
On his hopper.
And there he goes to the final. So one of the Icon players in the final already. So is it going to be an all-Icon final, or is it going to be a GK Icon final?
So that's actually Delier that's got the point.
Yeah.
Not Del Rue.
Yeah, well, they say Del Rue, but I mean, that's because probably it's Stéphane Delier. And he's happy with that. He could use the €1,000, he told me. So maybe buy a new iPhone. There's a new iPhone
well
6
done
out.
to Jake Barlow getting to the semi-finals.
Yeah. And he must be a little bit gutted with that.
Yeah, for
and
the UK viewers back home, that's nice that he's got that far. And
yeah,
it's a nice way to end the season. Obviously, it would have been nicer with €1,000 cash.
Oh, you always fly home better with €1,000 cash in your pocket.
So that is still up for grabs. And
yeah. So, as I said, it's 1-1 against Pouzet and Delrieux, and now Pouzet he hasn't lost a game yet. It's the first time he loses something, so let's see how this mind game works for him. Where is he going?
It's definite now that it's going to be a pro again that wins. So is it going to be an Icon player or a GK Paris player?
I don't know, but it's a long distance shooting.
Both ramping, Dario and Dorito won.
I think what he's trying to do is that's a dangerous thing to do. Staying Snake is not maybe the best thing to do.
Yeah, you got Pouzet, Snake 1. I never play one-on-one in a Snake, so that shows you his confidence.
Ah, yes, he is. But hey, they're walking it. And now he's bounce shooting through the M. And he knows he can't be hit. So now, if I was Pouzet, that's what I mean. I'd go there. And now I'd go run for it. Now I'd run for it.
Nah, I wouldn't take the risk. He's running for it.
And ooh.
Who got it? Who got it? 'Cause both players went for the buzzer.
So let's see who got it. And
so this is how it works. Both really at the same time.
And I think it's Romain Pouzet by a few seconds. They can see it on the board, of course, and downstairs they've got the scoreboard, so they can see it.
Yeah, you can tell from the body language that it was Pouzet.
Yeah.
Pouzet got that.
Yeah.
So, it's an Icon.
Final. Is it Icon final or is it a non-Icon final? So that means we've actually, and of course, since Kevin Koom was on Icon for at least 5 or 8 years in a row, we could almost argue that there's 2 Icon players in that one.
Yes. So we've got coming up after this final for the one-on-one is the one-on-one championship.
Yes.
Champions of champions.
Yes. So Oliver Lang, Kevin Koom, Mishka, and
the winner of
either Stéphane Delier or Romain Pouzet.
And that's just to a bit of pride, just to see who is the best one-on-one player.
Yeah. There's no money at stake. This is just to take home the trophy. Say, you know what? I've beat the best of the best.
Hey, how nice would that be on the mantelpiece? Champion of champions.
Well, it depends. I mean, if I would be in there, the only one guy I would really want to beat would be Oliver Lang, and then just go home saying, "Posh, hey, I beat Oliver Lang." But that hasn't been done yet. So, and I mean, Oliver is a heck of a player, and he's smart, he's fast. So.
Well, the champion of champions, if you think about the nationalities you've got, American, Russian, and 2 French.
Yeah.
And that's for sure.
But then again, you have to also say that in the tournament, well, in the entire Millennium Series, the French make up almost half of all the teams, I think, that are here. There's a lot of French teams around.
Yeah, there is, and the CPL is dominated by French teams. However,
not anymore.
Vision Marcel and
Vision Marcel,
Hellwood Paris are going down, so that's 2 less.
Well, in a way, and I was arguing that with Les today when we were talking, I was having dinner with Laurent and May, and I was saying that, well, I feel gutted because I love the French teams. On the other side, if it's the replacements, it's going to be either Hull Kiev, Amsterdam Heat, or ML Kings. So that means any of those 3, so 2 French teams go down, and 2 other nationalities come in. So a Ukrainian team should be a good thing. And
we were talking about Hull Kiev earlier. The fact that they've come first, second, and then they've obviously been knocked out 17th.
That's normal because they didn't have their star players from America.
Yes.
So And that is a dangerous thing to do, because now, and as I talk to Heat and I talk to ML Kings, if ML Kings wins the event and become first, and if Amsterdam Heat becomes second, Kiev is still third for 2 measly points.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, I've calculated that. So that is the dangerous thing for them, is now to know, well, hey...
So the fate of Kiev
is not in their hands anymore.
Yeah, it's not in their hands.
And it's for one spot. If they would have been 16th instead of 17th in this event, then they would have been untouchable by ML Kings, and then ML Kings should have done what they had to do.
So we've got that coming up. We've got the final for the 1-on-1. Then we've got the Champion of Champions 1-on-1. Yeah. And then after that we have the EPBF, which is the European Paintball Federation
and we're having a break
Under-19 ceremony. And so if you weren't watching last night, the winners were, Maurice, from the Under-19s.
Well, in 4th place.
4th place was Great Britain.
Great Britain. In 3rd place
was... You're going to test
Belgium.
my knowledge. Belgium came 6th. So, no, so we go backwards. First,
Norway.
Yeah, that's it, Norway. So first place was France. Second was the Dutch, the Netherlands. Third was Norway, who were last year's champions.
Yes.
And 4th was GB. So for the ceremony, you'll see...
are you sure about that? Didn't GB get the 3rd place? Didn't get the chocolate medal? Can't remember that.
This is commentary.
Curse. Yeah, this is nightmare actually. Commentary nightmares. Who won what? I think you guys got the chocolate.
I think you're right, and I've just undone
the wrong things against your own country. Shame on you.
So coming up next is the ceremony for Under-19. So France won it. The Dutch came second, and GB came third.
I just hope nobody's waiting for you at Heathrow when you're coming out of that plane saying boo.
Well, if they are, I'll be at the wrong airport.
Good. So that you see, I helped you there. Guys used to have 3 other airports that she could go to. No, I didn't say that. This is for fun.
So icon final, Pouzet and Delier.
Delier, yeah, not Delier. And, well, hey, I have to give a small advantage to Banania, saying, well, hey, you know what, I already shot Jan, so now I'm going to shoot Romain, so let's see how that's going to work out. And since Icon's out anyway, well, hey, they're probably spending the paint that they had left from the games. That's a good way of spending it. I'd love to know if they'd give it to the team or if they keep it themselves.
Yeah.
We'll ask them. If I have time, I'll ask them. So, well, a lot of cake shooting going on here.
Yeah.
And Romain. Oh, Delia going forward, whereas Romain takes a small ass
he's starting to push Dorito's side, holding in the cowbell. Delia is in the tall tower.
Oh, and who got the first one? Pouzet. Oh, and Delier must not be happy with that. So it's an all-icon final, but Pouzet, well, he hasn't dropped a game. Well, he dropped 1 game. So Delier is going like, you know what? I don't care. So maybe they agreed on each other. Maybe they said, you know what? Whoever wins, we'll split it. That's what happened with a few American players.
So we got back up in the media tower. Bear, hi.
Hi, Bear.
What's up? Had to go talk to Oliver. We were going over a game plan. We're scouting out players right now. Oliver and Mishka kind of down there are battling out who's going to win. They're playing rock, paper, scissors for sides. I think it's going to be Kevin Kuhn versus the winner of this, and then Mishka versus Oliver for the champions of the Masters, the one-on-one Masters. Yeah, I mean Oliver, Mishka, 2 of the top players ever to play the game. See them play one-on-one championship is pretty dope. See all the Art Chaos guys on one side, and then Ryan Greenspan and Kyle Spick on the other side getting ready. Everybody's divided in the stands.
On the stands you have all
Everyone's
the pro
getting ready.
players lined up.
Fedorov standing on a stool so he can coach Mishka. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be interesting to see.
The champion of champions.
Yep. It's the top 4 winners basically from every Millennium. I'm actually excited they did that this year. It's kind of cool. It's different. It's interesting. Kind of helps out all the other teams too to get ready throughout the day.
And it's a good way to spend. And as I said, for Icon, since they're out, it's a good way to spend the last boxes not taking them home. So that's.
I mean, that's one way of looking at it, Maurice.
Yeah, that's hey, you take less, and you see the green pods being thrown on the field. So
you know, Roman Pouzet and Kevin Kuhn used to be teammates on Icon.
I know.
Before, well, I know you know. but most of them don't know. And before Kevin Kuhn went to Tontons this year.
Yeah, true.
So it's cool to see them too. They'll probably end up battling it out. And I believe Kevin Kuhn played a Tontons player in the last championship as well. So we got Icon versus Icon, and in the last championship it was Tonton versus Tonton.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff for all the paintball fans back home.
Yeah.
I mean, with your, you've got to put your money on who's going to win. Get on social media, #MSTV. Who do you think is going to win the Champion of Champions?
And also, of course, take the pictures of the webcast. And tonight we're announcing another prize winner. So with the most likes. So post up those pictures of you guys watching the webcast. And we'll be shipping out all the stuff.
To answer your question, Shelly, I think Oliver will take it all. Oliver or Mishka? But Oliver, I think, will take it all.
Sorry, I'm putting my money on Kevin.
Uh-oh. So Roman comes out. Dorito side, okay. Plays a little temple. Blake Yarbrough was telling me he stays with Roman all the time when he comes up to Europe. Roman, like, barbecues in the mountains, does, like, crazy weightlifting with rocks and stuff. He's like a man's man, just all about CrossFit and staying in shape. Yeah. Pretty athletic. A little stunner step back and forth,
I like that. Pouze working the bunkers, trying to confuse the
He's trying to lose them because he knows that, they're both teammates, so they know how each other play. So he's definitely trying to lose him so he can maybe sneak a shot in or try to one-ball him.
Oh, and Delier lost it.
Oh, wow.
And Delier lost it.
Is going to be the champion at the Paris World Cup for the one-on-one.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You're going to go for Oliver Lang. You already said you're going to go for Kevin Kuhn.
Yes.
I think I'm going to go for Pouze because
what about
he's
Mishka?
been playing.
We love Mishka.
Oh, poor Mishka. Yeah,
Mishka.
right. Okay, fourth commentary.
Yeah.
Gwen.
Mishka's so good. Nobody needs to go for him. He's already so good.
He's going to win.
We don't need to go for him. We know you're good.
No.
Mishka, I mean, when I was like 18, I played with Mishka.
Yes.
And he used to like wake up early, hit the gym in the hotel room.
Where was that? In the States?
Yeah, in the States. And then he'd go buy like all these Angry Bird stuffed animals with Fedorov. Then they'd go eat, and then we'd go to a practice, and the practice field was behind our hotel. And we played for like a week straight. And Mishka's so good at paintball. Yes. He just loves the game. He like knows all about it. He has a field back in Russia, so he's been pretty involved. He's been playing pro since 2000.
That's
14 years.
14 years.
And he's won a tournament every year, at least one tournament. Wow. Some years he's won a world championship in multiple tournaments, but he's always won at least one tournament a year, which is fantastic.
You're convincing me to change my mind. I might move from Pouze.
I mean, Mishka invented the running and shooting. I mean, the guy is so technically sound. I mean, he trains against Fedorov, so think about that. Like, your training partner is Fedorov, who was like one of the best snake players of all time. Kind of took more of a middle position these last couple of years, playing like the second insert. But I mean, look at the guys he gets to practice with.
Well, that's the guy I'm missing in a way. I think it's a shame that Fedorov never got into the contest because I'd love to see him do how he did.
Fedorov didn't because he was scared of Mishka.
Yeah. Shelley says it.
Well,
I think
Malloy.
They should do like 2 or 3 pros from every team plays, and do one like pro division one-on-one. And you have to put in a few players. That would be cool too to see. Like each team put in their top 3, battle it out. And you kind of get a team win, right?
Yeah, you would. But I like the fact it's open because you can have players from like Division 2.
I mean, we saw a kid almost beat Oliver a few tournaments back.
Yeah, that's Ruben from
Bad Boys. And he got beat by, I think it was Roman or Stefan. I think that's one of those 2 he lost.
I became cool friends with Ruben after that, actually. Been hanging out with him quite a bit when we're out here. He's a cool kid.
And he's only 15.
Yeah, a lot of young stunners. We also saw in the U19, Shelly.
Yes.
We were talking about that, like little baby Malloy. He's like 17 and he is just phenomenal. He's the next breed. He's actually already on a Russian Legion contract, so that's why he doesn't play in the States. But he's already on Russian Legion, and most of those kids on that U19 team are all on Russian Legion contracts for Russia.
Good to know.
So
and that's what it's all about. The under-19s is to bring players in, youngsters in, and like you said, Maurice, yesterday, it takes about 3 years to become a pro. So if you work hard.
Ooh, look at that!
And here you go. Look at the on-field cam. They're all looking at the trophy. You got Oliver talking about the rules, saying who wants it.
Is that a little bit of smack talk?
Yeah, Oliver's just talking smack right now to Kevin Kuhn, and then you got Mishka looking, and everybody's trying to figure out what's going on and who they're playing. You're looking at 2 of the best paintball players ever to play the game, Mishka and Oliver Lang. Oliver Lang's won over 60 professional paintball tournaments. The golden boy of paintball, first to ever get a salary and really put paintball on the map. We owe a lot as paintball players to that man. He's been playing since he was 16 or 17. He did a lot for the sport.
And on the other side, you see somebody who made us play paintball on these fields, Mr. Laurent Hamé.
Yeah,
of course.
Laurent was the man who invented the inflatables. For Super Bowl.
Completely changing the game.
Always has the white crisp shirts, sunglasses. You can't miss him. And
nice tan.
and it was his idea as well for the one-on-one. So this is all new. We're getting the individuals on the spotlight, one-on-one championship.
Exactly. And, you know, this webcast is brought to you by Laurent and the Millennium. And, you know, they put a lot of time into this. So those guys deserve a round of applause as well and a salute. They're definitely out here trying to grow the sport, give you guys paintball at home. We owe a lot to those guys as well. So it's good to see, you know, paintball growing and everybody about it. And this one-on-one just adds a whole new dynamic to it. But Roman Pouzet, you can see right there on the board, he's your Paris World Cup champion. And now he's got to battle out against some of the best players to see who's going to be the ultimate world champion, the Mr. Olympia.
Yeah. And talking about upsets, I mean, how was the Impact game? That was an upset.
Yeah.
Upset.
That was, I mean, that team... And Shelly, you play paintball as well right now. Maurice, you used to play. I mean, you have to be pretty precise on this. That team has not faced that type of adversity all year. I mean, they haven't had to deal with anything like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you're on a roll like that all year and then you're finally faced with that in an overtime point, I think maybe it got to them a little bit. What do you think, Shelly?
Yeah, I tell you, it went to their heads.
Yeah, so, I mean, and even you could see them out there, you know, battling it out, trying to come out.
Yeah, but they
I don't know if they were scared, Maurice, but I think it was just like, damn, we haven't been in this situation before. What do we do? And, you know, Bart is a great coach, a great team owner, puts a lot of money into that team. He really wants to take care of them. He's in there trying to keep their heads in the game.
Yeah, definitely right. Bart's all over it, but it's the habit of winning, and they fell out of the habit. Like, oh my God, how do we now cope with this? It's the first time it's happened this season.
Oh, and here we go. It's Kevin Koum against Roman Pouzet, two old teammates. And no, it's not 2-0 for Koum yet. It's 0-0, but doesn't matter.
So Kevin Koum on the right, playing for Tontons, Roman Pouzet for Marseille Icon.
And is it going to be experience against Young?
Temple to temple, Grasshopper, and the young one right here. Let's see if Roman can kind of trump on the young student he raised, kind of trained on Icon. You know, Kevin Koum has a lot to thank to Roman Pouzet. He's been training him for quite a bit.
I like Pouzet's style right now. He's not ramping. He's actually not shooting. Doesn't want to give away his position.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, wow. Kevin Koum right up the Doritos. You know, really good gun skills by both players. You see Roman Pouzet shooting over the top. Carrying a lot of paint for a one-on-one. He's got about 7 or 8 pods on him. Kevin Koum putting paint on both sides. Oh, and Kevin Koum with a huge move down the Doritos. He's in Roman Pouzet's Dorito. Roman shooting over to the top. Kevin shooting inside. Wow, we have a traditional gun fight right here, a straight-up gun battle. Who's ever closest to the flag station will get that win for the first point.
Yeah.
Roman better start getting down the field.
That's right. Kevin Koum's in the advantage seat right now.
Yeah, and he can cut him off now because he's kind of stuck. What is he going to do, dive into the snake?
Yeah, Roman needs to put some pep in his step real quick.
That's been Pouzet's technique. He's been going down Snake side, hasn't he? He's been winning most of the games at Snake 50.
Yeah, but that's because people let him go there. And he gets him by doing that. Told you.
And Kevin catches Roman slipping down the tape. So Kevin is going to get that win and start it off 1-0. And now we have the masters of masters right now.
See him smiling behind his mask. Yep. Kevin was smiling behind his mask there saying, ha-ha.
And now we got Mishka and Oliver Lang taking the field. This is what everybody wanted to see.
Yeah, true.
You know, this is like, who's going to take it? You know, Russia, U.S., Dynasty, you know, Russian Legion, our Chaos.
Hey, look at this. Mishka, Oliver Lang in the middle of a race course in Paris. You can't write this stuff.
No. I mean, these guys have been battling against each other for the last 10 years, and now they're doing it in a one-on-one. Oliver Lang with 7 pods comes out to the little cake. Misha goes to the right temple. Misha kind of shooting inside, looking for Oliver. Oliver just dumping paint on him, carrying about 10 pods.
He's carrying 10 pods.
Oliver's got about 2 cases of paint on him.
Yeah.
Oh, Oliver will dip and slip out into the temple.
Oh.
Misha comes out to the cake, stays alive. Oliver comes into the snake 1.
It's a tight bunker to sit in, but yeah, Oliver's in snake 1.
Yep, and Mishka's going to try to get to that temple. Yep, he does. Oliver misses him, but Oliver comes out into the 50 snake Dorito. Mishka in the temple. Oliver just raining paint on him.
Smart move by Oliver because now he can control him and he can't go anywhere anymore.
So Oliver just shooting paint all over the bunker. Just
for 2 minutes. That's what he's going to do. Look at this. He's just shooting paint for 2 minutes.
Oh, and Mishka's going to come out and try to battle with him, but Oliver switches hands.
Ooh, that was close.
Wow.
Now this is straight up gunfight right now.
Mishka using that Russian just stare down right now, just not even moving, gun behind his goggles. Oh, that's the 1 minute call.
And as it stands, Oliver's in the advantage.
Yeah, so Oliver doesn't have to do anything anymore. He just stays alive.
And Ryan Greenspan's on the sidelines telling Oliver what side he's on.
Not even move. Oliver's smart enough. He's looking at the
Oliver
clock.
knows there's only about 30 seconds left. He'll get this win because Mishka's farther. Mishka's closer to his. Uh-oh, there it is. That's 10. Oliver knows he's going to get this win.
Paintball is a game of time. The clock and timing when play.
And smart play.
Yep. So Mishka knows he's got to do something or else Oliver's going to win off time. Mishka comes back in the temple. Okay. It's a straight battle. There's only about 10, 15 seconds left. Mishka's going to come at him. That's it. Oliver's going to put paint on him. Nope. Nobody gets shot. Wow. Mishka's just staying alive all over the snake, playing the back end, front end. Oliver realizes there's not a lot of time left. Mishka's going to run him down. They're going to shoot. And Mishka, it looks like Mishka's going to get shot.
Yeah, and Oliver
going to get
wins
the first point.
Whoa.
So Oliver had the first point. Now Mishka had to make something happen then. So and Oliver's waiting for it.
Yep.
So,
and Mishka was just kind of, being contained most of the point. Oliver shot about 6 pods. So, that's great for Oliver, and Oliver definitely took it to him. That's how you beat a guy like Mishka.
Well, but that's also because Oliver's smart enough to move, and Mishka didn't move. So I think the next point we'll see Mishka move. It's like, I'm not going to get cornered like that again.
Okay, and now we have Roman Puzet
against Kevin Koom.
Kevin Koom already winning by 1.
Yeah, if he scores another point, that's it.
Oh, and Roman with the open gap. Ooh. Kevin goes into the cake.
Now this didn't pay off for Mishka in the last point.
Yep.
So let's see if it pays off for Kevin.
So Kevin's going to shoot from the small cake on the inside, and Roman Puzet shooting over the top. Kevin's a little sneaky man right now. He's got to move around in there. He's going to get caught up in that cake because Roman really has the advantage shooting down on him.
Yeah, sitting on his knees.
Yep. Saban was up here a couple games ago talking to us about Kevin, how versatile he is, how fast he is in the snake. We see his speed, his gun skills right here in the one-on-one.
I think actually Kevin has had a lot of advantage going to Tontons because I was kind of feeling that on Icon he wasn't moving up. And now Icon's playing better, and I think Kevin Koom is developing his game by changing teams.
Yeah, and I feel the same way for Axel going to Art Chaos from Tontons. Oh, wow. As we talk about that, Kevin Koom wins the second point. He is going to move on.
That's it.
Kevin Koom beats Roman Puzet. The young grasshopper steals it from the master.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. Thank God you didn't pick him.
Yep, but at least Roman won the Paris World Cup one-on-one, so he's still happy about something. He got a trophy.
He's going to go home with €1,000.
Hey, that's money spent. Take that to the Moulin Rouge tonight.
Hell yeah. Well done, Puzet and Kevin. He's now in the final.
For a new iPhone and a new iPad.
So is Kevin going to face Mishka or Oliver Lang?
Here we go. Oliver stepping back on the field. Mishka stepping on the field.
And let's see if Mishka changes his style now.
No, Oliver took about a month off this off-season kind of to go to the Amazon, go to Peru to try to find himself, recenter his focus on paintball and come back stronger than ever. And I think he's been having a fantastic year, playing individually as well. Oliver cuts out to the Dorito side, running and shooting all the way to the 50, not stopping. Mishka gets caught in the corner. Wow, aggressive breakout by Oliver Lang.
Yeah, take the advantage straight away.
Not really. Wow. And now he'll surprise him.
And Mishka sees Oliver go into his Dorito. Oliver catches Mishka.
And he did it.
Oh, wow. Oliver Lang gets shot cross field by Mishka. So now it is going to be a 1-1. And we are going to go into a third point.
Oliver Lang didn't even see that coming. He shot him.
No, he's like, how did I get shot? Where did I get shot?
It was you can see from here, from the advantage of the tower, we can see the lane from the knuckle of Snake 2 straight through the large